There we go. It's better. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to another session of Hearth and Home. Session 13, as we found out when we started. Thank you, our venerated overlord, for following while I was in the stream starting section and couldn't say thank you. You were in the they might not be still here, but they were in Luna's one shot, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure. All right. Nice. And we might be seeing more of them in the future. Vague insinuation. So, previously, on Hearth and Home, the party was in Rockfall investigating a coven of witches who were reported to be in the area. The town is abandoned and a complete ghost town, with only a few remaining townsfolk who mostly stay in their homes. And
I wonder what that's like.
and they asked around and talked to some of the townsfolk, and then decided to head to the north side of town in pursuit of what maybe the direction that the witches were headed. But on their travels, they came to a fork in the roads, deciding to head straight first, ignoring a side path. And then they came to a bridge that was sort of semi-collapsed that had to be climbed across. So they decided to double back and check the other path first before dedicating everybody to climbing across this precarious, half-collapsed bridge. And upon investigating the side path, they found a valley with many stone statues in it.
Was not a nice place.
Apt description. At the end of that valley was a stone statue larger than the others, with large bat wings. A statue of a woman with large bat wings and horns coming out of her forehead. And upon entering the valley, they read the inscription on the statue, which essentially said that you needed to bleed for Our Lady or never bleed again. And that failing to do so might cause something bad. And succeeding in doing so might break the curse. So Flimp opted to maybe, I think he was trying to test what might happen.
Yeah.
And he attempted to leave the valley and turned to stone.
He got stoned.
Flimp thinks this is bullshit. He's leaving.
So the other members of the party, mainly Naraka and Hilda, decided to play along with the statue's plaque, and decided to fill the stone chalice sitting in front of the statue with their own blood. And they did so, and after a sufficient amount of blood was given to fill the chalice, the statues were unpetrified, freeing two statues that were still intact. One was an older woman, and the other was a young tiefling woman. The party talked to them a little bit and discovered that they might have been there for quite a while. The older woman being there for around 6-ish years, and then the tiefling woman perhaps being there for quite a bit longer. And then they decided to, with the curse broken, escort these two back to Rockfall, as the older woman said that her 2 daughters lived there. And as they left the valley, Naraka heard a voice in her head, which whispered things to her, which she decided to share with Hilda and nobody else.
It's a secret.
And I stayed very immersed.
And
Put a
yeah,
D on
I
that.
guess the other 2 of you didn't watch the VOD, so you don't know still what happened, so I won't say.
Still don't know.
And you will
Let's
never
keep
know.
it that way.
Not until I use my surprise tool, which I probably won't use because I have no reason to in character.
This is a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Why are you pretending to be a mouse? You're a cat.
And yeah, so they left the valley and are headed back to town. After this brief little excursion out of town, they're on their way back to escort these 2 to town. The older woman having been from the town, and the younger tiefling woman having said that she was traveling to the town before she was frozen. I think that's most of everything. Anything I missed?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we were secretly in one the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know if this counts as like an evil campaign if you're just doing everything by accident.
Oh yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah.
That's what they all say as the DM leads us along, like, yes, go this way.
Oh, I released this demon by accident. Yeah. Sure, Jay.
Hey, you didn't have to go down that path at all.
You didn't have to say that way.
You didn't
Exactly.
have to go that way. You
We
didn't
did it on
have to put that scarecrow
Accident.
there. It's just a prank, bro. Like, don't go.
Just a prank, bro.
All right. Yeah, just turn to stone, bro. It's no big deal.
It ain't that deep.
Ooh. TPK Incorporated.
I think he meant incoming.
Oh.
All right. So you make your way out of that valley and back along this mountain pass with the older woman. I keep saying the older woman because I don't think anyone asked her name.
Nope.
Riding in the cart that your llama Kuzco is pulling, as you lead everyone back down the path towards Rockfall. I forget the exact amount of time that I said. It was maybe about an hour or something like that away from town.
Mhm.
Who knows?
But let's do the logical thing. Let's gather everybody up, gather your party before venturing forth.
Actually, we'll just walk
Good
separately.
idea.
It's like a legitimate thing because I can just copy paste you all. Sorry, that was the wrong thing. Here, copy. So you actually do have to gather your party before venturing forth. And after about an hour of travel, relatively uneventful, you find yourselves back in Rockfall. Going to delete you all now. And replace you
We're
with
dead.
the new version of your party.
This is so sad.
You might be a little big. Oh, no, you're fine. A little big.
Big gotcha.
Just ever so slightly big.
Insert the Mario powering down sound effect here.
Boing, boing, boing.
All right. So, after traveling, you see up ahead the buildings of Rockfall and arrive back in town. What would you like to do?
Hmm.
Well, actually, while we were traveling, I did kind of want to ask if either of them knew anything about the name Breadoria. I mean, does that sound right to you guys?
Yeah, you can ask them during your hour of travel. Lilia shakes her head and says, "No, I've never heard of that before. What exactly does that refer to?"
It's a coven we're looking for.
A coven? You mean like witches or something like that?
Yeah.
I thought those were just old children's stories.
Well, I thought people getting turned to stone was too, but look where we are.
Well, I guess you have a point there. And the older woman says, "No, that name doesn't ring any bells."
All right.
But you arrive back in town, and the nameless older woman
Who we never bother
Never.
asking the name for because we don't care.
Yes.
begins to
I forgot
climb
about that part.
begins to climb out of the cart as you arrive back in town.
Are you gonna be able to walk the rest of the way?
She still looks a little shaky, but she's alright.
All right. Well, if she says so.
Luna, how do you still have that memorized?
What? You've got great laureate copy pastas now apparently.
Yeah, but why do you have it as a copy pasta? It's just like came out of nowhere. I completely forgot about that. That's from the AI dungeon thing that we did.
Oh.
That some of it became canon lore just because it was so funny.
Nice. I'm gonna ask Lilia if she has a place to stay.
No, I guess not really. I hadn't made it to town yet, so not really anywhere to stay. Do you know a place to stay in town?
Yeah, there's the inn.
God, speed running began.
Oh, and what do you know? We've booked all the rooms.
The inn in which we've accidentally booked every room. Dang, how inconvenient for you. She says, "All right. Which building's the inn then?"
Follow me.
All right.
And I'm gonna lead her to the inn.
The older woman's gonna walk that direction too, but she's not heading towards the inn.
Okay.
Cusco's just gonna graze here for a while. You can leave him there.
Cusco's just vibing.
I was
Yeah,
going
he's
to
gonna
go by the
vibe.
sheriff's office, but that works too.
He's gonna vibe.
he's just chilling.
What are you two up to, huh?
Thinking about
what
how
are we
much of a
doing?
Chad move booking
Yeah,
every
what are you
room
guys doing?
was.
Now, I would be inclined
What
to
am I
agree with
doing?
you that booking every town in the inn is a Chad move, except you guys didn't get to book the biggest, nicest room. So
Yeah,
I know.
can't say it's a
Chads.
true Chad move.
No, actually, I'm not a true Chad. The rest of you have the true Chad inside you, but I don't because some stupid sailor was already there. I'll kick him out and buy it from him. I have to buy all of them to get my
Just kill
Chadness
him.
back.
I mean,
Kill him
Just
just,
kill him.
just so that
Like,
you can
alright.
pay the
We're in
innkeeper to rent
Skyrim
the
now.
room.
We kill people for keys.
I'm gonna look back at Naraka and give her a thumbs up.
Give you a thumbs up back. Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe you guys are the evil campaign. I changed my mind. All right, Hilda, you lead Lilia into the inn, but we'll get back to you in a moment.
Alright.
The older woman is heading towards this house, if anyone wants to go with her.
Who wants to see a heartwarming reunion?
I mean, I think it's more important we figure out what the hell we're gonna do next, because that trip was mostly a bust.
Really? No one heartwarming
I'll-
reunion?
I'll
You were
go.
the one that decided to go with it.
Hey,
I'll go
listen,
and make
I'm
sure
trying to
she-
get some.
Yeah,
Hilda, you know
I think I can
Zog.
answer some questions. So I'll go with her. But you guys try and figure out what the hell we're doing, because I
Here,
don't know how to get
Koja,
across
we
that
can
bridge very well.
we can plan for the bridge.
I did
Hilda
only
has her
realize
own
like
fucking
2 hours
priorities,
after the
okay?
session that I still have a climbing speed, which might have been applicable.
Maybe.
It might help.
Eh. Oh well, we'll think about that later. I
We'll
guess.
cross that bridge when we come to
I am
it.
gonna. I attack Naraka, not really. Just
My pun senses are tingling.
Alright, so Hilda's heading into the inn, Flimp is going with the older woman, and the two of you are just fighting off in the distance.
oh my god.
And there goes Koja. Rip.
My internet does not seem to like this map. I don't know what it is.
It is a bigger one.
The big map.
That might be why. It's a high res one. I can export them in high res if they're bigger, so that you can see some of the detail when you zoom in. So it might be that. It's
Yeah,
it's a
I'll be
larger
fine.
file to
Just-
load.
I'll just say when I'm moving.
Yeah, just let me know if you can't move yourself or something like that, or if something is getting in your way, because I don't have an issue with just waiting a couple seconds.
I'm all good.
All right, Flimp. The older woman gives a quick knock on the door and then opens it. Be gone. There we go. And you see her sort of walk inside, and then she stops for a moment and just sort of stares at the two girls that are inside. And the two girls look at her for a moment and then just sort of pause, their mouth sort of agape. And then Joy says, Mom? And then you see sort of tears spring to her eyes. And then she sprints at her and grabs her in a big hug.
And the bread roll that is perpetually in Joy's mouth falls to the ground.
Yeah, it does.
And Flimp grabs it again.
Yep.
Flip's 13 it.
She's just
Flip
an-
picks it up.
She's just like a if this was like a video game, you could abuse this to get like infinite food. This is a glitch, an abusable glitch.
Just a constant stream of bread rolls coming out of her mouth.
Keep her as a food source.
So the two of them are hugging, and you can see Bridget in the bed, who's awake now, and just sort of is sitting there, a little bit stunned, but you can see sort of tears welling up in her eyes. And Joy's like, "Mom, where were you? You disappeared. We thought you were dead." And the older woman, you know what? Screw it. Here you go. Here's her name.
Someone
Done
tell
with
me, I
that.
can't hear. I can't see.
You don't get to know
Ah,
then.
Damn, I was expecting Jay to just have an entire fucking conversation with himself.
The older woman says, "Well," and she kind of turns her head back towards you, Flimp. These travelers, they said that I was petrified in stone, and well, last that I remember, you were just a little girl, but look how much you've grown up. I'm so sorry. You must have had such a hard time by yourselves. Flint, what are you up to?
Watching this
I'm just
happen.
nodding.
Just
I'm just kind of. I don't really know what to do here, so I'm just gonna kind of chill and watch.
Flip beats the bread roll.
You see Joy kind of peek her head past her mother as she's still sort of embracing her. And she says, frozen in stone? What do you mean? Looking at you, Flint.
There's a valley just north of town. It comes to a fork, and the left path leads down this little valley that once you enter, you have to fill this chalice full of blood or you can't leave. And if you try and leave, you're petrified. It would seem that your mother was trapped in that valley for, well, quite some time.
Mom, you've been gone for 6 years now. The whole time, Bridget has not really said anything. Moira says, I think I need to sit down. Joy kind of helps her sit down and then takes a seat as well. And she says, Mom, we thought you had disappeared and died like Dad had, but all this time you were just frozen. You don't look any different than the day that you left.
Now that she's saying that, did any of the broken statues or partially broken statues look like them?
The only one that you could really tell was the male
soldier.
knight that sort of had only half of his torso from sort of the belly button up. Not particularly, no. The soldier had kind of reddish beard and didn't particularly look like these ones.
Okay.
They have sort of brown hair. Joy's is a little darker than the other two.
If you don't mind me asking, what were you doing out there, Moira?
Well, I have a bit of a fog, but slowly it seems like it's coming back to me. And Joy pipes up, well, I think you were heading out in the evening to visit Dad's grave again, right? And Moira nods. I believe that's correct. I was heading out to the north of town to visit the grave that I'd made for my husband, and if memory serves, I was heading back to town. It started to get dark, and I think I got lost.
Well, we'll definitely need to set something up so people know not to go down there anymore.
Indeed, I would hate for anyone else to suffer the same fate as me.
Do you know, like, I don't know, maybe we can tie some rope across it, maybe put a torch or something in a sign, I don't know.
Perhaps, yes, that might work. If you don't believe that you can take care of that, then I can talk to some of the townspeople and perhaps we can solve that. I'll talk to the Sheriff Badrick and we'll see if he can maybe fix that up.
Oof.
Yeah, you're a little outdated. The sheriff is... That sheriff is no longer here, but...
Badrick is gone? She looks kind of at you and then across at Joy, and Joy just sort of nods quietly.
There's definitely a lot to catch up on.
It seems so.
Well, I'll leave you to your reunion. I can go talk to the sheriff and see if she can take care of it.
Do you mean little cat?
Yep,
You mean she's the sheriff now?
she sure is.
Oh,
Has
she
been
was-
for a while.
last I recall, she was just a little girl who always tailed the sheriff around, messing with his business.
She's still... Yeah, I think she's still a little girl, right? Like-
She's still pretty young, yeah.
Yeah, she's still a little girl, but she's a full-blooded sheriff now, so...
I see. You're right, I do have quite a lot to catch up on. But I'm feeling a little tired for the moment, so I think I'll just rest here for a little bit.
Sounds good. Well, I'll see you all later, I guess.
Indeed, if you're around town, then I will see you again, I suppose.
And then I'll just turn and head out.
All right.
What a nice reunion.
There you go, Hilda.
Too bad I didn't see any of it.
Priorities.
Because you're too busy being thirsty.
All right. So that is what is happening in that building, and meanwhile, in the Mountains Bounty,
Woohoo.
Hilda, you lead Lilia into the tavern. It seems like it's a bit of a quiet day. Only the bartender is in the bar at the moment.
I make the motion like I just remembered something. I'm like, oh shoot.
Yes, what is it?
I just remembered my friends and I booked all the rooms already.
All the rooms?
Smooth.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we don't like sleeping together.
All right, I see. So you mean there's no rooms left?
No.
And there was only one bed trope.
Aren't there like 2 beds in the room though?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2
in the
beds
room.
each.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go up and destroy it while she isn't looking.
It's like, oh, there's only 4 beds.
Hilda's like, hang on, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then you just hear the loud noise of a bed being dragged from upstairs. Well, if there's no rooms available, then is there anywhere else to stay in town?
I mean, there's plenty of beds in the room. You could stay in my room tonight if you want.
Well, if there's multiple beds, then I suppose that'd be alright.
I'll go see if it's alright with the innkeeper.
You better check if it's all right with me. I'm paying.
Pitch posh.
The innkeep, she's just kind of quietly cleaning, but she sees you approach and says, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Would it be alright if my friend here stayed in my room for the night?
Well, I don't see any reason why not. Your group's paid for the rooms, right?
Alright, thank you.
It's you.
There you go, Lilia. It's all settled.
You hear sort of footsteps from this far side of the room, and then you can see Nathaniel sort of slowly making his way down the stairs. Takes him a little longer because he has a peg leg. But he just sort of methodically makes his way down the stairs.
Hi, Nathaniel.
How do you do, Hilda? Thought you folk were heading out of town.
We were, but we ran into some trouble.
Trouble does tend to find many folk out there, so what sort of trouble did you run into?
The bridge we were supposed to cross was in complete shambles. So we doubled back, and then we found this statue. And basically, a lot of stuff happened, and there were petrified people, and we unpetrified them.
You mean, old looking rope bridge?
Yeah,
I crossed a bridge like that when I came to this town. You said it's looking in pretty poor condition?
yeah.
Wasn't that way when I got here, though that was quite a few years ago. And then you said some sort of statue you found?
Yeah. Did you happen to see it on your way into town?
Not that I remember, no.
Alright then.
And seem to have company with you?
Oh, right. Nathaniel, this is Lilia. Lilia, Nathaniel.
She just sort of nods her head and offers a hand to shake. And he shakes her hand, says, nice to meet you, Lilia. I'm Nathaniel. And you ran into her when you were heading out of town?
Yeah, I freed her from the petrification curse.
I see. Well,
Oh yeah, you freed her. Get all the credit, I guess.
Yeah. great.
Listen, let me have this, okay?
well, you two look mighty busy, so I'll leave you to your business.
Thank you kindly.
Take care out there, Hilda. Sounds like things are a little more dangerous than even I imagined.
I'm sure we'll be fine, but thanks for your concern.
He's just going to take a seat at one of the tables and just sort of relax, smoking his pipe.
Lilia, would you like anything to eat or drink? I'm sure you're pretty hungry.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I am pretty hungry. Though, I'm not sure I have much gold on me. You see her sort of rifle through her pockets.
No worries, I can pay for it.
Really, you don't have to if
Oh,
so
it's no trouble.
All right, well, I suppose I won't turn it down. You know, getting lots of good use out of that emote. out of that emote lately.
What's going on?
People sim.
Just an emote in the chat. So,
Ah, I see.
FFC emote.
Anyway,
She takes a seat next to you. The innkeeper approaches and says, "Get you anything?"
What do you feel like eating, Lilia?
Well, I don't know what they're serving here.
Wait, is she asking me or?
Just sort of generally, she just says she doesn't know what they're serving here.
Oh, alright then. I'm gonna ask for the menu. Again.
Right. Well, today I was cooking a pastry wrapped goat with some green beans on the side.
Hmm.
Lilia sort of perks up, looking kind of hungry now that you sort of made her aware of the fact that she's starving, and says, well, "That sounds quite good, actually."
I'll have some too.
All right, that'll be 4 gold for the both of you.
Alright.
Anything to drink with that as well?
Hmm. Do you drink, Lilia?
I think just water. My throat feels quite dry.
Yeah, that would probably be a better idea.
Well, water's on the house, so I'll get your meals for you in a moment. You can have a seat at one of the tables if you like, or I can bring it to you here on the bar.
Alright. Would you like to sit at a table, Lilia?
Sure, yeah, it might be more comfortable than the bar.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the chair.
Okay. Typing in the background.
I swear to God, Naraka.
Lilia sort of sits down and breathes a sigh of relief as she's sort of resting for the first time in a while. God, all my muscles are stiff. Feels like I've been standing for years. It's good to finally sit down.
Maybe I could take care of that for you later.
Well, that's kind of you to offer, I suppose. I'm kind of curious more. You said that you're hunting witches, was it?
Yeah. We've already taken down one.
2.
Oh, two.
Yeah, if you're
Right.
gonna brag, might as
Forgot
well
about
go
the
for it, right?
necromancer.
4.
17 witches.
I killed 7 witches
Except for one.
at once. We fought 20 of them.
Yeah.
I did it by
30 of
myself.
them,
I don't even have a
actually.
party. They just follow me around and carry my stuff.
Yeah.
Listen.
Especially that Minotaur over there. She's just fantastic at carrying my things.
Listen, I belong in 2 H jails. One of them just happens to be humble.
You've already killed witches, then. This is a lot to take in. I didn't think witches even existed, but you've already killed one. What are they like?
The ones we fought were pretty intimidating, if I'm being honest.
I imagine they are.
I'm gonna tell her all about the battles and maybe play it up a little bit.
All right, just the slightest bit of exaggeration always makes the story more exciting. So while you're telling her the story, that you've been kind of in here for a while. So if the others want to do anything, you're free to.
I guess I've got nothing better to do.
Flimp, I would say that you're done your sort of short talk now, and are free
The
to go.
date,
where you
Flip, I
like.
let's
swear to
go.
God, don't fucking jinx it. Please, God. Although, if I seduce the witch, anyway,
Yeah, I suppose I would reconvene with Naraka and Koja.
All right. The two of you, I suppose, are still outside, unless anything else has changed.
Probably.
they're just peeking in the window.
Literally, we're just like. I mean, it's a little hard to do that as a 9-foot tall minotaur, but
Just. Just right there.
yeah.
Their like noses pressed to the glass.
Naraka's fucking nose breathing is
Yeah, my
fogging
nose
out
ring
the
is like
window.
tapping against the
Koja starts
glass.
like inflating her cheeks against the glass.
My horns are like scratching the window.
All right. Well, the three of you are outside and can stay outside if you wish, but since I've Hilda's sort of telling a longer story, you can be free to go anywhere you want, and then we can pick up with that in a moment.
I think going inside is a good idea. I don't know what else we're gonna do out here.
To be like, I wonder what they're doing in there. Too bad we're not going inside.
I think I'd like to talk to the sheriff
Okay.
and
Actually,
let her
that
know
is a good idea.
about. Yeah.
Flimp, you can head towards the sheriff. The other two, what are you up to? You can go with him if you want.
I'm gonna go with Flimp.
All right, Naraka.
I guess we'll
He's
go
too small.
flip
He's
too.
gonna get lost behind the coffee table again.
All right. Then the three of them are going towards the sheriff. So we'll just jump to them for a moment as you tell your story, Hilda.
That's fine.
All right. Meanwhile, in the Rock Falls Sheriff's Office. Kat is in her usual place, sitting behind her desk. She does have to kind of boost herself up to be able to see over the desk, but she sees you all walk in and says, well, I didn't expect to see you folk back so soon.
Yeah, we encountered a bit of a dangerous area just north of your town, and we wanted to warn you about it. Found
Gosh,
some
a
missing
dangerous
people.
area. You said you found missing folk?
Mm-hmm.
She jumps down
Said
from her
it's
One
chair.
likely-
person short? What happened to the last person?
She jumps down from her chair and approaches. You're gonna have to tell me more about this. You can feel free to come have a seat if you want.
Sure.
I vault the couch again.
Plot twist: Cat is a witch.
I'm just saying.
Everybody's a witch at this point.
Plot
Because
twist.
I don't want to push Flimp off the
You tell me
couch.
someone
are
that
witches.
tiny survives witches mess with the town? I mean, come on.
Plot twist. You at home watching chat. You're a witch.
Cameo
Everybody's
when we fight.
witches.
You're a witch. You're a witch. You're a witch. You're all witches. Look under your seats. Your wands will be there.
Yeah, if you have something under your seat, then you're a witch. All right. Kat sits down and says, well, I suppose we should start at the beginning then.
Yeah, so we headed north. About an hour, we found a little bit of a fork in the road. One path continued straight and one went left. We decided to go straight at first, which led to the bridge that leads out of town, which was unfortunately destroyed or damaged. I'm not really sure. Um, so we decided to take the
You
other
mean-
path just to,
You mean the old bridge north of town?
yeah.
Well,
The-
from what I've heard, it was an old stone bridge back when the town was sort of in its heyday, and then started to go by the wayside and fell into disrepair. Though I'm pretty sure they replaced it with a rope bridge. You're saying that that was damaged too?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Completely broken, like a 10-foot gap.
Well, last I visited that, I don't believe it was broken. So,
How long ago?
hard to say. Maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
Is there anything of note past it?
Well, up in that direction, if you go far enough, eventually you can start to head west over to Carcassonne. Though I don't imagine that's where you folk are headed.
Oh, no.
What else is in that direction? Well, there's the old guard post, the old watchtower. No, I don't imagine anyone uses that these days.
Sounds sus to me.
Thinks back to the old lumber mill that nobody uses nowadays, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Well, never been there myself, but further past that is the mine.
And then we get there, and then
Yeah.
it's actually empty for
Oh,
once.
and there's a mine too.
Yeah, I thought it was somewhere in that direction. There were carts still
Is
there,
the
so-
mine in use?
No, well, the mayor's probably better to talk about the history of the mine, or I suppose perhaps Meldane as well. He was around back in that day, but from what I've heard from the elders of our little town here, Rockfall was once quite a booming mining town. Sort of fallen by the wayside now, though. Mostly abandoned, and nobody goes up to the mine anymore.
Okay.
Well, to your knowledge.
I
Yeah.
suppose.
You never know. Could be mysterious people.
Well, anyway, after we came back from the broken bridge, we decided to take the path that went left or west, I guess, into the mountains a little bit. And
Western path.
yeah, it's about an hour travel from here. And when we reached the end of it, we saw like a garden of statues that looked quite realistic, like petrified people, which we later found out that they were petrified people.
Really? I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, me neither. It's definitely a first. And there seemed to be a demonic entity at the end of the valley that required a blood sacrifice to leave.
Demonic.
Rocky here did most of the heavy lifting on that.
I
we
did,
should-
in fact.
We should really get that patched up.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's not.
Yeah, I may pass out, but it's alright.
That all sounds mighty serious and well, way outside my pay grade.
Yeah. We're just wondering if you could rope it off or put a sign, let people know what's down that way, just to make sure nobody else wanders down there and disappears.
Yes, I suppose I can do that. I'll go talk to Arlash and see if she can make something for me to sort of place a warning there.
Thank you. That would be great, and I'm sure the townsfolk would, and other travelers would appreciate it.
You said that you rescued folk from this statue that you mentioned.
Yeah, we found Moira.
Moira, you mean Moira Henshaw?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? She's been gone for 6 years now.
Hasn't aged a day.
We all thought that she would be dead. And you found her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm mighty thankful of you for finding her. Is she back in town then?
Yeah, she's over with her kids.
Well, that's good. I know her daughters have missed her something fierce. It's just slight aside. Thanks for rating, Shinx.
Hello, Shinx. Hello, Shinx people.
Hope you had a good stream. Shinx is Killian in Class of Crows.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Welcome, all of the people from Shinx's stream. We're investigating witches in a small abandoned ghost town.
Yeah.
Nothing suspicious here.
It's really not at all.
Totally.
Yeah.
And they're talking to the acting sheriff, a small 15-year-old girl named Kat, who is very out of her depth and very tired. All right, getting back into it. Kat looks relieved that you managed to find Moira and says, "But you said you found multiple people, right? Who was the other one?"
We found this woman named Lilia.
Doesn't ring any bells.
She's a
Yeah,
tiefling.
she said
She's
Tiefling
currently
woman.
getting hit on.
She's
Unfortunately.
she's the acting sheriff. She has taken over when the other sheriff left.
She's not getting hit on.
Yes, she
Yeah,
is.
she is.
Yes, she is.
Debatable.
That's a
Facts
that
don't
is
care
a-
about your feelings, Hilda.
I'm just telling her a story. Leave me alone.
Yeah, well, by
Mhm.
embellishing it and
Mm.
saying that you have no party and we're just your pack animal.
Hey, I'm including you guys in the story.
Well,
Making you
As
guys
your
sound good too.
sidekicks.
well, I've never met anyone like that. Doesn't sound like she's from the town.
Yeah,
I think she mentioned
she said she was
a-
traveling.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I don't know from though. I'm not sure if she knew where from.
I see. You said that you brought her back to town with you then.
Mm-hmm. She's over at the tap. Wanna
I see.
talk to her?
Well, yeah, I suppose I should have a little talk with her before she leaves town. What's next for you lot? Are you heading back out there?
Do you know if anyone would be able to help with fixing or figuring out how to cross the bridge?
Well, Arlash is a blacksmith in town, though I don't know if bridge building is her expertise, and even more so if it's a rope bridge. Have you tried talking to Nathaniel in the tavern? He used to be a sailor, he says, so might have some knowledge of ropes.
I suppose.
Yeah, we can go ask him.
That'd be my best guess. Otherwise, well, I'm no good in that field, and can't think of anyone else. Old Mel Dane's pretty sick. He wouldn't be able to help you. That's all I can think of. That'd be my best guess.
Well, we'll look into that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I suppose I'll see you a lot
I
around
guess
town
we'll-
if you're staying a little while longer.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
we'll
Are
probably
we?
be back eventually.
Eventually, you make it
Are
sound
we
like we're gonna
staying
be
the
gone
night?
for like weeks.
Like, I don't know what we're doing, but I
What
mean,
are we
like,
doing?
we would have to cross back through on our way out, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
you'll see us at least one more time.
I
Yeah.
see.
And we should probably take a rest before we go back out again too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
especially
I'm-
since you've still got a
Imagine
gigantic
I am
cut in your arm.
violently anemic
cutting out
right
half your
now.
health.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be around town, and you can come back and see me if you want to.
Alrighty. Thank you so much. We'll see you later, I guess.
Well, thank you, folk, for helping the people of this little town. She stands up, sort of overbalanced by the great sword that she carries with her, sort of almost falling over, but righting herself.
Coach's internet said, no.
Uh,
Yeah, huh?
It always says that. What are you talking about?
yeah, come on.
You say your goodbyes and head back out into town. Just putting her back behind her desk because she'll probably be there if you ever visit her again. Alright, sit down, cat. Take a break. Have a nap. You need one. Alright. So let's head back to the tavern. Around now, Hilda would be finished telling her story. Around the time that you guys are wrapping up. So you guys are still outside, but Hilda is finishing up her story.
Woohoo!
With some minor embellishments here and there to make things just a little bit more exciting. As you sort of wrap up your tale of what's happened before you got to Rockfall and unfroze her from the stone. See, Shanks, you can't blame them. Once you see Lilia, things make sense.
Thank you, Shanks.
Here you go, for everybody.
At least someone else has good taste. Wait, shit, I accidentally clicked. Could you pull that up again?
There you go.
There we go.
Well, that all sounds rather exciting, and it's quite an adventure.
Yeah, I suppose it was.
Now that I'm finally in Rockfall, I sort of have some vague memories floating around my head. I know I was headed here. For a while I couldn't really remember why, but now that I see it, well, I thought Rockfall was a bustling and successful mining town. And this looks like anything but.
Well, it probably was when you originally started coming here, but
Hmm.
I don't know how long you've been turned to stone for.
Well, I'm not sure.
Is there like a years system in place here, Jay?
There is.
Alright. What's the last date you remember?
Well, I was on the road, so I wasn't sure the exact date. But well, what's the year right now?
That's the
That's a
good
good
question. What
question.
year
What is
is
the
it
year
right
right
now?
now?
I know.
Yeah,
I let that hang because I knew you didn't know. I just thought it was funny.
It only says months on the world anvil.
It does, yeah. I don't think I wrote anywhere on the World Anvil a specific day of the year. So now is a good time to
Okay then.
throw one in there.
Hey, class of crows. You guys write your dates on your paper, right? What day is it?
Yeah, ask them. Class of Crows, what day is it? Let's put all the pressure on them. Make up a year, guys. Go. Let's hear it.
Come on, guys.
Come on. Schedule, Dad. Let's hear it. We're waiting. Campaign can't continue without you guys.
Come on, guys.
I'm just teasing them. They don't have to do anything if they don't want to. The year is 772.
Alright. It's the year 772.
Well, that is a tad worrying.
How
Seems
long
like
have you been out?
40 years.
Oh my.
Yeah. Just a while.
This is a lot to take in. Imagine.
You're right, this must be very, very heavy for you.
Yes, well, I don't. It's all a very odd feeling. I don't feel 40 years older, but imagine a lot has changed in the world since.
Well, if it helps, I could tell you what I know.
I suppose that would help, yes.
But in moderation, of course. I don't want to overwhelm you. Well, any more than you've already been overwhelmed.
Yes, I am a little overwhelmed, but I am curious to know more.
I'm gonna tell her bits and pieces of what I know about the current day and age.
Okay. It's a little hard to fill her in on like full history of Averlin since you're not from here.
Yeah.
So you don't have quite the right info to fill her in on the history of Averlin that's changed in the past 40 years.
Hey, at least I'm trying.
Yeah, you give her an attempt, but it's pretty difficult to answer some of the questions she asks. And she's also not from Averlin, so she is a little unfamiliar as well. So the two of you sort of attempt to piece some things together, but between the gaps in her memory and the gaps in your knowledge, it's pretty hard to.
Dumb gay fumbling.
Seems to be a recurring factor.
Yeah.
I can't believe Hilda's into old women. Wow.
After the two of you sort of have that, after you have that sort of conversation, you see her sort of lean back in her chair and just sort of sigh and say, well, I suppose I'm 60 years old now, so I think I ought to get a cane.
I could probably find one that would look good with you.
You see her sort of like poke at her face. I don't have any wrinkles, do I?
None that I can see. And I've been. I'd be lying if I say I haven't been looking.
Oh, well. I certainly. Well, the muscle stiffness makes me feel a little bit like a 60-year-old. But, really hoping that'll go away eventually.
I assure you, you don't look a day over 20.
Well, that's a relief. Oh, one more thing. I know that you said that you might be heading back out of town again soon. I had something I was going to give you. So you see her sort of rifle
Oh?
through the pockets of her sort of cloak that she has on her. Well, I don't have any use for these, so I thought you might find them handy. She hands you a small leather pouch with a little drawstring.
What are they?
We'll open it up and see.
Alright, I'm gonna open the bag.
You open the bag, and inside are two small stones, small enough to fit within your palm, within the palm of your hand. And she says, "They're sending stones."
Oh?
Yes. Well,
Did she just give me a cell? Did she just give me her number?
well, I thought you could. I thought you and your friends might be able to use them.
Alright. Thanks. I
I just
appreciate
punched
it.
my desk so much. My dad's gonna be so.
Fresh meat. This is the Duna thing all over again.
And this is why you help random
I'm
people.
gonna
Exactly.
jokingly say, well, now I feel bad. I didn't get you anything.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh
that's
my
all right.
God.
I didn't save you from any stone statues and being frozen for eternity, so I think it's relatively fair.
I'm gonna ask her about herself more
Well,
in like a general time skippy sense.
sure. Yeah, she gives you a brief little. She's having some gaps in her memory. Little things are coming back to her sort of slowly, but as far as like her full life history, there are some hazy bits in there. She tells you
I
that
see.
she was. She thinks that she was heading to Rockfall to find work with the prospectors, as this was a booming mining town. She was under the impression.
I see.
So while you guys are talking, the others, you have left the sheriff's office and can go where you'd like. If you're headed here, I can bring you here. If you're not, we can go there.
I mean, that seems right. What about you guys?
I mean, I got nothing else.
All right, then you're making your way to the Mountains Bounty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then here you
Beautiful.
are. Hilda, from behind Lilia, you see your party members arrive.
Hi, everyone.
The party is
back.
here.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? We're back.
I
Y'all
definitely
better
didn't fist
opinion.
fight Naraka over a pun.
Yeah, sporting a brilliant black eye. Like, nope, did not happen.
So you enter the bar, and what do you do?
What time is it? Like time of day?
I don't remember what it was last session. Does anyone remember?
We left at dawn, but I don't remember.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
probably
And
probably
you,
like afternoon again.
Yeah.
yeah. I'd say afternoon. Sounds right.
Want to see if we can fix the bridge today?
We could.
That would be a
We'll
better
leave
use of our
tomorrow.
time than making Naraka pass out because she can't handle liquor and all
Yeah,
of that.
listen,
But,
maybe we
better
don't
than
get
proving
blackout
how much of
drunk
a
today.
wuss Naraka is, little baby Naraka.
Hey, wait a second. I think you forget who's taller here. That's the only thing I have like holding above you is that I'm taller than you.
Literally.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're a big baby. Okay.
Ah, I see.
All right. Let's play the game of can I kill all of my party members before they make fun of me?
Hey, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We're on the same
The
You might
side.
be
answer is
able to.
no.
Yeah, probably.
It depends how good my roll on sleep is.
Or how good my kidney stab roll is.
You couldn't reach my kidneys. You're too short.
No, that's Flimp.
Okay,
You're
actually, yeah.
confusing me with Flimp.
Flimp could get like the Achilles tendon, maybe.
Flimp has no intention of harming you.
Thank you,
All
Flimp.
right.
See, Flimp's not gonna be rude. Everybody
Just
else
Hilda.
is. Yeah. No. And Koja too.
All right.
No, I mean, Flimp only wants to hurt Hilda.
Oh, yeah, true.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Anyway.
you all are in the tavern now. Other than
Hey,
argue, what would you
Nathaniel.
like to do? You approach Nathaniel, and he says, "Hello there. Can I help you with anything?"
I don't suppose you have any experience fixing bridges, do you?
This about the old bridge north of town?
Yup.
Yeah, Hilda mentioned something about that. Well, fix some
Orlando
bridges.
Bloom remembered my name.
Fix some bridges? No, but it is a rope bridge, and I do have some experience with ropes. So,
Yeah, I bet you do, you cheeky motherfucker.
Hilda.
Oh
In
my
jail.
God.
I suppose I could take a look.
Well, we would be greatly appreciated, and I'm sure we're gonna try and fix it as well, so I imagine that's what we'll be doing for the rest of the day if you care to join us.
I just met, though. You see him sort of. He turns a little bit towards you, and you see him tap his leg. I might be slowing you down a little bit.
We have a cart, if you need it.
He can
But-
ride on my
Up to you.
shoulders.
Might get us there a little faster. You're right. All right then.
Well, maybe we'll see ya.
Yeah, you lot let me know when you're heading on out there, and I'll see if I can take a look.
I imagine we should go ask for wood and rope. I think we have the rope, but we may
Yeah.
need
Yeah,
some
we've got like
wood or
100
something.
feet now, I think.
Yeah, I think we need more wood though.
That's a lot of feet
Probably
for
chop
four
our
people.
own though.
Well,
Oh my
50
god.
feet per bundle. Oh, God. I'm gonna run over there and flip that table over, I swear to God.
Math joke.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
I am absolutely spitting in fury.
Sideways.
Now, I don't rightly know what state the bridge was in. I suppose you lot would know better than me. You think we're gonna need supplies to take with us?
Definitely. I think we have the rope, but we need to see if we can get some wood planks or something that
I
we
can
could
chop
use to...
some trees down, guys. I have an axe. That's what I'm here for.
Let's
You want to go chop some wood?
Do you want me to go chop
Go
some
for
wood?
it.
Yeah, go necromancy
Right.
some wood.
Hey,
You know?
I mean, why not?
that's called being. Don't be rude. But I will go get some once we figure out the plan of what we're doing with Nathaniel.
I'll go and I'll go talk to Arlash about any sort of materials we might need,
Alrighty.
tools and the like. He slowly makes his way out of the.
Does anyone want to come with me to chop wood? Maybe. I have a
I'm
a
down.
second axe. Cool.
I
won't
figured out how
give you
to
the great
spin
axe.
fast.
Also, Jay, did me and Lilia get our food yet?
Oh yeah, during your conversations, she gave you food.
Ah, good.
All right. So are you guys heading back outside then?
Yeah, we're gonna go try and find a tree to chop down or something. I don't know.
Oh, I might have something better to do.
Chop down trees. Chop
Maybe
down
get some
trees.
I
wood.
won't go drinking for once.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. Are there even any trees anywhere?
None.
I see one in the bottom corner of the map.
Actually, I was being sarcastic, but yeah, I forgot this is a
Yeah.
rocky area.
And before Kel just starts using the tree as a fucking scratching post.
Yeah.
he's
It's
gonna
trying to
kill
cut it
you.
down.
Hey, how'd we get out in the field?
Teleport. Bing. Tree. Oh god, where am I going?
We're gonna crush someone's house if we chop this tree down.
Either that or it falls over the ravine. So.
Yep.
Mm.
Either
I
way,
assume you
what could
guys are
possibly go
closer to the
wrong?
tree, and I'm just lagging.
Yep.
Yeah. We're at the tree.
Oh my.
How far
internet's-
down is it?
It is
Like
quite
to
far
get to
down.
one of these other ones?
Quite far down. It's
If-
a sheer cliff
Mm.
face.
Or if I go around, if I chop it from this side, then it should fall like diagonally. So
Could
it
still
shouldn't
crush
land on a
someone's house.
house. I don't know.
I think.
This is my tree puzzle. Let's see if you solve it.
Which
Are we
way
sure
do you
we
chop
should-
the tree?
Are we sure we should make sure that this isn't like someone's tree that they like?
Okay, let's stare really hard at the tree.
Honestly, I don't. I'm just.
Like people like trees sometimes. This might be like someone's tree just in their yard.
Just go inside the blacksmith's place and ask.
Yeah, come on, guys. That's all I'm
Is
saying.
this your
we don't
tree?
ask
Walks
for
out. No.
permission to
I don't
chop
ask for
down
permission
people's
ever to
trees.
chop a tree. The tree
I'm
can just
pretty sure-
regrow, okay?
Oh my god, why is a YouTube video
We
playing in
want
the
to chop
background?
it
No,
from
Chrome,
this
stop.
direction.
Oh my god, what the hell?
This is a mess.
My browser is a mess.
So many things going on right now.
This
Yeah.
is for sure a mess.
Okay.
Pretty fun.
Oh, was it? I couldn't tell.
Alright. Naraka and Flimp, what are you doing?
Chopping down a tree.
Chopping down this tree.
I guess we're chopping down a tree. If anyone misses that tree, I'm not taking blame for this.
You're also not here, so you're fine.
Well, I tried to move over there. Okay. I declare that I am there. I just can't move my token right now.
You're there in spirit.
Hmm
There we go.
I don't have any spells for this. Yep, chopping down a tree.
I've got an axe, so
Yep.
Alright, Naraka. What are you doing?
do I just like go for just like
Yeah, that's
just
exactly
go
what you go
for
for.
it?
Wait, no, wait, no. You don't cut it from that side. What?
Yeah, you definitely don't cut
Yeah.
it from that side though.
Yeah,
Can
it
you
tell
falls
from
towards
where I
you,
am?
not away
Okay.
from you.
It
Yeah.
falls towards me? Okay, well then I'm gonna go on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
side then. Get out of my way.
Yeah, right there. Beautiful.
Okay.
And we'll.
Alright.
I don't know.
Now I'm gonna try to cut it with my great axe.
Alright. It's not really a moving target, so Sure,
Okay.
eventually you'll be able to hit it, so I'll make you roll.
For damage?
That one.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
roll damage.
Alright. So that's 8 damage.
Okay. You sort of carve a large chunk of the tree off with your first swing, and a large thwack kind of echoes throughout the very quiet town.
Great. I guess I'll just do it again.
I'm still not sure about this.
All right.
quick, before somebody
Roll.
stops us.
9 damage to the tree.
All right. Then another loud thwack, and you've cut sort of 2/4 of the way through the tree now. Naraka is pretty strong, so I don't think it would take you that long. to do
Rock's
this.
a fucking animal, and I'm not
Alright.
saying that
Literally.
racist.
I guess I'll
Um,
just do it again.
All right. Yeah, you can see it kind of sway now. It's not nearly as sturdy as it was.
Okay. I'll do it again. So.
All right.
Ooh. That's 11 damage. Oh
Alright.
yeah.
One last strong thwack. You really give it your all, and you see the tree start to bend towards you, and hear this very long, loud splitting sound as it falls towards you.
Great. I guess I don't want to like
Uh,
die or something. But
yeah,
like...
dex save.
Oh god.
All right.
Can I
I
get
imagine not your specialty.
Yeah, not really. Oh well, I got a 19.
danger sense yet?
I did
Alright.
beat it. I got.
Good enough.
You manage to dive out of the way as the tree collapses. Anybody want to draw a tree, or should I do it?
I would, but I'm lagging, so.
Draw a tree.
I was
I'll
gonna
draw
s-
one, but it's probably not showing up.
Yeah. It falls to about here.
And now we see if the tree suddenly
Tree.
shows up
No,
2 minutes later.
I said draw a tree, not write a tree. All right. So
You
the
can't
tree,
stop my creative process.
the tree falls, sort of in the direction you were hoping it would, and lies flat along the ground.
Okay, I guess now we have to chop the tree up.
Into planks.
Yeah.
If only there was.
checked if
If only
they
there
had
was.
Possibly
wood.
go wrong.
This is literally like D&D farming simulator. You cut down a tree.
I'm just gonna say, guys, we didn't check if anyone if this was like someone's happy tree. We didn't check if they just had wood at the store. I mean, like, this is a mess.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, well now it's a
It's
personal
fine.
problem.
Oh, fuck off, you tree hugger.
Some
Um,
people like trees, okay? I mean, I guess
Everybody's
I wouldn't know.
being
My
mean
character
to
lives in a
me.
desert, but
Stop being mean to me, chat. I am in fact the apex predator.
As you sort of stare at the tree that's fallen to the ground, you hear a voice from behind you. What in the God's name are you? You folk up to?
I told them not to. I told them not to.
Get some wood.
Well,
Like, this is fucking Minecraft.
that was why I was off to talk to Arlash in case she had some extra supplies.
She has wood?
Yeah, well, I know she's the blacksmith, but since everybody else up and left town, she's had to do a little bit of carpentry. Not exactly her area of expertise, but she makes do.
Great.
The
Tree.
inside of the test.
Tree.
It finally showed up.
Handsomely tree.
I think that's the wrong type of tree.
How do I get out of here? I'm
Joe,
stuck
let's
behind
just
the
drag
tree.
this tree and just throw it across the ravine. Is it tall enough?
What? Why would you?
I'm just curious. I don't know.
Oh, like the bridge one. I thought you just meant
Yeah.
chuck it
I
off
don't
the
know.
cliff.
Here's the thing. I could hypothetically try if we measure it and see how long it is.
Is it tall enough?
Is
Well, if
I'm
I
just
measure
curious.
this
I don't know.
extremely accurate diagram,
It's most
that's
certainly not.
30 feet. I don't know. This is an extremely accurate diagram, guys. I think we should listen to the extremely accurate diagram.
According to extremely accurate diagram, it is approximately 1 foot.
Oh yeah.
Mr.
We chopped down a
Krabs.
bush.
Jay,
What's that?
would it be tall enough to do Flip's idea?
Having not measured either thing, I can't answer that question.
Okay.
I mean, you guys have not
Let's
measured
just
either
take
thing.
it with us, guys.
Okay.
Just take it with
I
us.
think I can
Well,
reduce
is it
both
upwards
ones
of
for a
like
minute at a
50
time.
feet? Because I think the chasm was about that long, and I'm not sure about this tree.
True.
So, you folk don't want to just use the extra wood that Arlash had?
Oh, we will.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what I
we
was
just
saying.
trying to figure out what the
I
heck
don't
to
know
do
what
with
the
this
hell
tree.
these
Well, now we
psychos
have
are
a
doing.
tree.
Yeah, great idea, guys.
I'll just
So it's
bring
like
the
I
tr-
said,
I'll just
maybe
br-
we shouldn't cut down a random tree for no
I'll
fucking
just
reason.
no. Listen, I can bring the tree back to Adelaide and be like, Adelaide, I got you this tree.
You cannot lift this tree, Naraka.
Watch
We
me,
will be carrying a tree
Oh
back
yeah,
to
do it.
Hearth.
Come on, do it.
Jay. I want to try to lift the tree.
um,
I'm gonna cast enlarge on Naraka as she attempts to do this.
Cheating, performance enhancing drugs.
I'm taking steroids to lift this tree.
Which I believe gives her advantage.
all right. Strength roll then.
This is so funny. Okay. All right. I got a 21, and then if I
Hit
do I roll
Kojo
with
with the
it? Do
tree.
I roll with
Don't
advantage?
hit me with the
So
tree.
should I roll again since it's with advantage?
Don't bother.
All right. Oh
Um,
yeah, Kojo. Oh yeah.
Well, that
Yeah.
doesn't prove anything. You've been doubled in size.
Naraka, you can lift the tree, though it is long and unwieldy, so you can lift sort of one end of it. But quite difficult to carry without multiple people holding multiple parts of the tree.
Dang. Hey, anybody else want to help me lift it?
It is also not stripped of any of its branches, so the part that you can really grab is sort of the base of the tree. It'd be a lot harder to grab the tree by the pine needle end.
It's like putting away a plastic
Oh,
Christmas
it's
tree.
coniferous. It's very blurry for me, so I just thought it had a bunch of weird
Naraka, you
blob
wanna
of
just
leaves.
throw this off the
It's a what now? Sorry, I don't speak nerd.
Well, let's at least shake some of the pine cones out so we can plant a new one, you heathens. God.
I don't shake the
Naraka, wanna
tree
just
violently.
throw it? See how far you can throw it?
I don't think I can throw it that far if I can only lift part of it. I mean,
just
like, maybe
curious.
if I could, like, maybe if I cleared out some branches, like, where I could fit, like, a hand farther up, and I could, like, javelin throw it.
Can I
Do it.
try to get some pine cones or whatever seed equivalent out of this before these psychos destroy it?
Yeah, you can look for some pine cones on the tree. There's likely some. There's also probably some that'll
Okay.
fall into the ground before you even start chopping them.
Taking some of those.
Want to start a forest fire?
You too.
Light it on,
seriously.
light it on
Do
fire.
not
and
turn
then
the
no,
throw
I'm
tree
it.
just
into
bored.
a giant torch. You
got
are
nothing else.
making us look so bad in front of Nathaniel.
All right, now, folk. I don't know what you plan on doing with that there tree, but I don't suppose we're gonna need it
Let's
for
go fix the bridge.
fixing the bridge and
Yeah, we can just leave it here for now.
Yeah, fantastic job, guys.
The
Round of
town-
applause.
the town folk. They'll use it for firewood eventually, I imagine. So
Yeah, we did some good today.
No, no.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes. We did everybody a favor.
Yes,
we can
that's
have a
what we're telling
bonfire
ourselves.
later. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, guys.
You know, after it's been properly dried for like 3 weeks.
Thud, 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 thud.
I assume we're walking. I will state I am also walking.
All right.
Thud, thud, thud.
Yeah, as Naraka walks, you just hear really loud booming noises.
God, what have you done, Flip?
Hey guys, I'm 18 feet tall.
Flip, you monster.
Yeah.
The size of a house.
This will be a recurring theme. You will see this again.
Adelaide will never be able to hug you again.
Oh, Flip, you've ruined me. Turn me back.
Don't.
At this
I-
point, it
Oh God,
could
I
only
stepped on Flip.
last.
I feel so small now.
Well, shall we?
Well, hey, you can always be smaller.
No, I'm good like this. Thanks.
All right.
Let's go fix a bridge.
Yeah, you make your way towards the northern side of town, where Cusco is with your cart.
Cusco.
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 All right. Kojo, are you going with, since you're not loaded in?
Yes, I'm still lagging.
I assume so. I just
Oh,
wanted to make sure.
I think I'm I think I'm here again. Yay.
All right. There you go.
Yes, but Koja
Teleportation.
moves towards us.
All right. So Hilda remaining, the rest of you head off to the north of town. About an hour of travel north, you reach the. Get rid of that group. Oh, hang on. There we go. You reach the same fork in the road.
I wonder which way we should go, guys.
Hey, maybe we should turn left again.
Yeah, you know, just
Wanna
to see.
lose some more blood?
Actually, no. I'm feeling pretty anemic right now after lifting that tree.
Okay,
Oh.
Wuss. Excuse me. I didn't know you were a little tiny baby.
Sorry that
baby
you're so
idiot.
much of a little tiny baby kitten that you didn't want to cut your arm for the little challenge. Oh,
I like when my
you want
steaks
a
don't
little
have blood in them.
No. Not only is that morbid, but it means you like them well done, which is even worse.
Oh my god.
What kind of monster likes well done steak?
Yeah, seriously though.
I'm kidding. I fucking
I
love
like my-
blood. That shit's delicious.
All
I
right.
like
Yeah,
my.
sure.
I was gonna say I like my steak mooing, but then I remembered exactly what character I'm playing. So
You fucking cannibal.
Definitely needed the mature audience bit.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say cannibal.
Today's
You know,
the
I'm
day.
gonna go back to
Today's
town
the
and
day.
kill Hilda real
I
quick.
end my life. I'm gonna go murder hobo on everybody.
All right. Hilda, as you're not here, I just ask you to refrain from too many comments.
All right. Sorry.
I'm not telling you to be quiet. I'm not telling you to be quiet. I'm just saying, since you're not here, even jokes can sometimes influence behavior. So,
All right. Fair enough.
all right. So the group makes their way north of town, and eventually you pass by that fork in the roads, and then make your way to the old stone bridge, which is still as you left it. And the cart pulls to a stop, and Nathaniel hops out. Oh, you're all pretty big, aren't you? There you go.
Big good.
So Nathaniel loaded up the cart as you guys were arguing with some supplies. But he sort of slowly, you hear the tapping of his peg leg as he goes across the stones. Makes his way sort of to the end of the stone part and says, right, well, can definitely see the problem here.
Yeah, no kidding.
If only had mending.
No kitten, huh?
Dry laughter.
Well, can make something temporary. I'm no bridge builder, but I think I can try and get something out of rope and make something temporary to help you folk get across a little bit
I don't
easier.
imagine the cart would. I don't imagine it'd be able to support the cart though.
I don't believe so. I would not take my cart across that, so I don't recommend you take yours.
Could it take me across?
Hmm.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
I would say
I
that
can reduce you for while we cross it if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
whatever magic your friend was doing on you before, if you can make your friend smaller, then might help out. Otherwise, wouldn't spend too much time on my makeshift bridge.
Jeez, sorry.
Don't have a whole dinner party on the middle of the bridge. Just get across it and stay across it.
My God, he's comparing me to a dinner party. This is so
I mean,
rude.
you are one.
I'm being trashed right now. I don't appreciate it.
All right. Well, suppose I'll get to work then. So by the time that you guys travel, it's getting a little later. It was already afternoon, and it's heading towards the evening. You guys have not eaten anything, so you're probably hungry.
All
Jeez.
right. Hey, this sounds like a good time for a short rest.
This sounds like a good time to go make fun of Hilda.
Well, I just mean, I have the ability to cook
Yeah.
food on a short rest.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hooray!
Back at the inn, Hilda, while they short rest.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
I am flirting a little.
Oh my
Because
God.
why not?
We knew
Alright.
it.
Um,
I can't believe it.
I'm just gonna go there just for a sec.
Believe it.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right. So Hilda, you sort of wrap up eating and talking with Lilia, and your party members have still not come back. So what do you do?
Hmm. That's a good question. What should I do?
In the background, the others, you guys can do your short rest. Roll any hit dice you want.
Well, I am going to cook food, so add an extra D8 because why not?
Oh, fantastic. I need it.
I'm using arcane recovery.
Oh yeah, there's also my God, where is under description? No, features.
Dude.
Yeah,
D8,
also
right?
Song of Rest. So on top of that, also a D6. So you get a free D8
Jeez.
and a free D6.
I got an
Jesus.
8. I got an 8 on my D8 roll. This is
Could have had a
fantastic.
D8.
And then a D6. So and I got a 1 on my D6.
Jesus.
I don't actually think I'll
Joseph.
get anything out of short rest. So I mean,
Well, at least I'm not looking a little anemic anymore.
And
yeah,
we're
you'll
not
get plenty.
starving
Yeah.
anymore.
Anyway,
sorry,
I'm going to
I'm
ask
sorry, guys.
if Lily wants to do anything.
Jay Vulture, I was gonna say that too.
I'm sorry.
Lilia says, "Well, I'm feeling a little tired. I suppose I should take a look at the rooms."
Okay. Would you like me to show you around?
Well, I suppose so. I don't know which room is the ones that you and your friends have bought.
All right then. I'm gonna show her to my room.
Intriguing.
Koja, you get there?
What?
I thought you were still heavily breathing.
I am not. What?
Oh.
I'll use
okay
just some background noise. All right. So you're going to show her up to the rooms.
Yes.
Yep.
Are we on the tavern map?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Let's just go right upstairs. I didn't bother dragging him a bit, but now we might as well. Give me one sec. There she is.
This is my room right here.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Well,
Oh, Flip was pointing to that. Okay, I was about to say.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's not
All right. She says, oh, okay. The door. There was keys for all the rooms. I don't think you guys locked any
Yep.
of them though, so
No.
so
I think
it
I still
definitely
have the
would be.
keys and I didn't lock anything, so
Yeah. So it's
Don't
unlocked.
have all the
that
keys.
would be awkward.
I can't pick it anyway.
Oh yeah, this is my room. I just gotta break into it real quick. 1 second.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Breaks in.
But it is unlocked, as I don't think you
Okay,
guys
cool.
locked anything. She looks around and says, "Well, it's humble, but it'll do." Which side did you already take?
It doesn't matter.
Are you sure you haven't put any of your things down in here?
No, I have everything on me right now.
Oh, all right. I suppose we'll take this side then.
Alright then. I hope it's to your liking.
Well, after standing around for 40 years, I'll take any bet, I think. Yeah, she kind of she spent some time putting some of her things away, in the chest at the end of the bed,
Alright then.
and then just sort of plops down on the bed, looking exhausted.
I should probably let you get some rest.
Yeah, it's all sort of hitting me at once. First I'm starving, then I'm exhausted. It's probably some side effects of the petrification.
Well, I'm gonna head out and meet up with my party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't see where they went, but I suppose you should.
Alright. I'll see you around, Lilia.
Yeah, if you come back here, I'll see you.
See you
Oh, I'll
around.
come
She's
back.
in your bedroom.
Trust me. I wouldn't leave a pretty girl like you here alone.
Smooth.
Alright, making your way out of the room then?
Yep.
Yeah, I believe Flimp does have all the keys, so I don't think you have any way of locking any doors, so.
Can I, like, unpick a lock?
I
Alright.
believe
gonna-
that's called a deadbolt.
I'm gonna head downstairs.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't be here. He was sitting there the whole time.
We've got a changeling afoot.
Alright, so making your way back downstairs then, and you don't have to give me anything specific, but since your whole party's gone, and probably will be gone for some time since they're short resting, you have some free time.
Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of a short rest myself.
Alright, just kind of downstairs at one of the tables.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, that is technically a short rest, yeah.
Yeah, so you can use your hit dice and stuff, you just don't get any of the same things that they do from Koja.
That's fair.
Haha, you don't get extra healing.
Oh no, whatever will I do?
Use more hit dice.
Aha.
after that, I'm gonna go. I mean,
Yeah,
I
give us a summary because they're going to be gone longer than their short rest. So since they have to travel an hour there and an hour back, they're going to be gone a lot longer than the short rest. So tell us just sort of what you do for the evening then, I guess. And if you need time to think, we can go back to them. Don't worry.
I'm gonna go check on the newly reunited family.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, they're making dinner. The mother is cooking for the two daughters. And Joy is helping, and Bridget is just kind of sitting at the table, sort of slightly unsure. She isn't really helping, but she's also not gone. She's still there.
I bet she's pretty shocked that her mom's still alive.
A tad, yes. All right. So that's how you spend your evening then. The rest of you. Are taking a short rest while Nathaniel works.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna move you guys off to the side a little bit.
I will put it on the record that I will offer him some food.
All
And
right.
I'll try and help him with whatever he needs. I imagine I'm small enough to help with the bridge, but I don't know.
He's sort of unwound a bunch of rope from the cart, and he's sort of moving some supplies where he needs them as you guys start. You offer him some food, and he just kind of politely declines and says, "I need to get started on this. Maybe I'll come by and grab some leftovers."
Hey, they aren't going anywhere unless Narak is hungry.
I'm good for now.
But thank you kindly for the offer. So you guys spend some time resting, and make sure you update your character sheets with anything you get back. Flimp, when you're done sort of eating and resting, you can help him a little bit. Though he's tying rather complex knots in the ropes. And he's attempting to show you how to do it. So make an in check for me. This is your specialty.
This is what my whole life has been leading towards. 15.
All right. You managed to sort of follow along. You get a couple of the knots right. You get a couple of them wrong. Occasionally, he has to retie something that you did, but you managed to help out a bit with some of the knots.
Cool.
So slowly, he begins to get to work. But by now, the sun is starting to set. And he's gotten to work preparing most of his stuff, but he starts to look around and says, looks like the sun's starting to go down. Okay. No response?
You guys,
I'm not the one closest to him. I don't know who he's talking to.
Well, do we want to head
Well,
back?
looks like the... um,
I'm down to just freaking stay out here and fix the bridge all night. I don't care, but I also don't know how to build a bridge, so I don't exactly know how long it's gonna take either.
well, without a whole team of bridge builders or anyone else with the expertise, it's going to take at least a couple hours.
Should we
It's
head
getting
back
late.
for the
We
night?
could, yeah, we could go back in the morning. Because we
I mean,
don't want
I'm
to.
asking him. I don't know.
Oh, all right. It's okay.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking him if he thinks we should head back for the night.
Well, I suppose we could. All this riding around on all the stone is bad for my old bones, but I suppose if you want to play things safe, we could call it for the night and head back later.
Whatever you think is best. I'm not the expert here.
Are any of us an expert in anything, really?
I'm okay at many things, and that's it. It's literally one of my features.
Yeah. I'm proficient with a pan flute, guys. If anybody has a pan flute they want to whip out.
I did not know that.
Well, now
Well,
you know.
tell you what, I'm gonna keep working for a while. You folk can either set up camp here, or if you want to sleep somewhere more comfortable, head on back to town, I suppose.
I imagine we'll just hang out until you're ready to head back. I'm not
Yeah, we can.
going
we'll be
anywhere.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he is doing a one-man repair job, so it is going to take quite some time. Well into the night.
I mean, I'll help him, but like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, so
Yeah, the amount of help that you can actually do is a little limited here.
Yeah.
Simply because you don't have any sort of expertise in that area. It's sort of like a little kid helping their dad. It's like, hand me that.
Can you hand me that screwdriver? No, the other one.
All right, so you guys sticking around then?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Then it gets even darker. Hilda, your party's still not returning, and it's now past sunset, and night has begun to fall.
I'm not worried.
All right.
You wouldn't be.
What? You have
Hilda's
Naraka
just
with
not
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but you don't have
With a
me with
giant gash in her arm and like 5 pints of blood missing.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
You took a short rest. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I got a decent amount of my health back, so.
Because as everyone knows, a nice meal and a little bit of a breather heals
Yeah.
all wounds.
It does! Wow, it's almost like that's the D&D mechanic.
Did you just
Why
like?
did you get super muffled?
I'm sorry.
Because my,
Could you
my,
resurface from
it's
the pool
because
you're
my-
in, please?
Naraka
because
dives
my-
underwater.
my cat jumped on me. He jumped directly on top of my mic.
Naraka jumps off the bridge and starts swimming
It's
for
almost
no
like,
reason.
I start drowning.
All right. So it is gonna get dark. So what are you guys doing when it gets dark?
well, we should already have a fire out from cooking. I mean, I guess we can just hang out next to that.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna keep a watch out on the road and make sure that no one else is coming, because
That's smart.
night is the time that we know things come through the road, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Cusco a cabbage.
I'll be watching out there.
You're giving Cusco a cabbage?
Yeah,
How
I'm feeding
dare you.
Cusco some cabbage.
Cusco needs to
How
eat
dare
too.
you feed Cusco? How dare you feed him? How dare you? How dare you keep him alive?
All right.
He's the emperor. We have to keep him alive.
You set up a makeshift camp out by the bridge, around your campfire. Nathaniel's going to keep working, but it is now nighttime. So Flimpy said you wanted to keep watch kind of on the road more to the south.
Mhm.
All right. The other two? Yeah, Cusco is just going to graze for a while, and then he just sort of sits down and relaxes. What about you two?
I'm good just chilling. I don't really know what else to do.
Not
well,
really,
this is
not
heading-
my area of expertise.
This is heading towards a long rest because this is nighttime now.
I see.
So unless you're wanting
Yeah,
to
wanna
stay
take
up all night.
watches and sleep.
That
I mean,
works, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right. Flimpton, I guess you're taking first watch.
I guess.
Right, kind of down here. Okay, then that's what you guys are up to. Back at the inn, Hilda, you finish your short rest. You go and talk to the Henshaws, and your party is still not returned, and night has fallen. It's dark outside. What are you gonna do for the night?
I'm gonna spend some more time with Lilia.
She's like asleep, and you're just like staring at her.
Yeah, actually, as you head back up to the room, she is lying on the bed, still in like all of her traveler's gear and boots, and just passed out, sleeping.
Is she just lying on the bed?
Yep.
I take it she's just on top of the fucking covers too.
Yeah, she didn't really make any attempt. She just sort of, where she plopped down on the bed, she just sort of lied down and fell asleep.
I mean, hey, you've got 5 other sets of covers.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna pick up
You stole
my
our
covers.
Just buy every
And
room in
then-
the inn and then never use them to sleep.
The
And
true
then I'm
Chad
gonna-
move.
Come over and gently drape them over her
Right.
Oh, this is
so she's
Skyrim.
not
I'm using
freezing
them
to
for
death in her
storage.
sleep.
She doesn't wake up.
Alright, cool. And then... roughly how tired am I?
We'll say it's around like maybe like 10 o'clock at night at this point. They're still off doing their stuff, but it's getting dark, and well, it's already dark, and you could probably stay up a little longer if you wanted to do something else, but you're decently tired if you wanted to sleep as well. Sort of halfway in between. Not exhausted, but not wide awake.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn in early. Why not?
All right.
I don't need covers anyway.
I mean, there's a lot of covers just sitting around not being used.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I was
let
thinking.
me do this my way.
All
I'm
right.
just sitting
trust
on
me.
top of the sheets. Like,
That's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just making a joke. All right, then you lie down in your bed and drift off to sleep as well. Okay.
Wait, can you flip my portrait, please?
Oh my goodness.
All
oh my
right.
God.
Here you go. You can have a sleeping token too.
It's almost like we're playing real D&D, guys.
Back.
It's the best I could do without pushing our beds together.
She's trying to sleep, and there's just this loud dragging noise as the bed gets
It's like
dragged.
screech, and then a
Here, I'll
pause.
simulate you
screech, and then a
tipping your
pause.
token over so it sleeps. There you go.
All right. So the one's back up at the bridge. Flimp is taking first watch. Who's gonna take next watch?
I'll do it.
Flimp, you spend some time just sort of watching the roads. Nothing happens though. And then Naraka, you had some time to sleep, but you wake up for your watch. To see Flimp kind of sitting by the roadside and take over as Nathaniel just sort of works in the background. And Naraka, throughout your watch, nothing happens. You hear noises as Nathaniel works, but that's about it. Koja, I'm assuming, taking the next watch.
Mm-hmm.
Right. One sec. Okay.
Always terrifying.
Also, wow,
One
that
sec.
moonlight's pretty fucking bright, am I right?
Ha. Ha.
Am I
Just
right?
peeking
Ha.
in through the window.
It's like it's like it's daytime outside. What?
I can't make nighttime versions of every map. That would be absurd.
Not with that attitude.
I have file sizes to work within on Roll20, and that would very quickly
Understandable.
fill it up for no reason. But yeah, so Koja. Yeah, but see, there's a purpose to that part of it, though.
See it with underwater.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
because
Underwater
there's
levels are
a
cool.
there's a purpose for that. So I put the detail in where it really matters. But if it's just every single map having a nighttime version, I can't do that. Double the amount of time. All right. And then Koji, you take your watch, and you don't notice anything either. But it is still nighttime. As you only have 3 of you there, so you can't take the full watches. But Koja, as you take your watch for a while, Nathaniel's still working. He eventually walks over to you, kind of towards after you've been watching for a while, and says, "All right, you can head off back to sleep. I need a break. I'll take the next watch."
All right, man. Hell yeah. And she's gonna go back to her bedroom.
He kind of sits down where you're waiting, and watching, and just takes your post, doing guard duty for the night. Hilda, you're sleeping in an inn, so you don't have to worry about anything. You don't need to take watch.
Whoa!
Though you can't really lock your door though. So 17 burglars steal all of your things.
Nathaniel number 2 kicks the door in.
It's Nathaniel's evil twin, Nathaniel.
Lathanin.
Right. Then just give me 1 sec. You guys can take a 5-minute break if you want. We've been going for 2 hours.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Then chat. You're allowed to take a break too. I free you of being forced to watch. I unshackle you from your desk and allow you to take a break. Where were all the cheese puns when Killian was fighting a giant cheese golem? Can break them out now?
Oh man, I can't believe Killian today is cheese.
Oh my god. That was really cheesy. I'm
You
funny.
just said the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Peak of humor.
Peak humor is repeating what somebody else said, but louder so that the entire class laughs.
I sure hope these cheese puns get cheddar with time.
But it was good. But it was good though. That's the thing. It was.
You mean it was gooder?
Oh, you're a monster. I can't take this for much provolone-ger.
You'll be fine.
Jesus.
I mean, you could always leave. It's not like you'll be Swissing much.
Ugh.
Provolone is not the best cheese. I will fight you. Jinx.
It is the best cheese. I will fight
It's a
you.
good cheese.
I will fight you.
I will win.
My dad
You
bought a bag
scrawny
of
little cat
mozzarella
girl.
and provolone mix for pizza, and it's been the worst thing ever.
Joe, what's your favorite cheese? Let's hear it.
Huh?
What's your favorite cheese?
Just for eating cheddar.
Or
Alright, actually, it depends on what the cheese is for.
go have some
Yeah,
smoked
I mean,
Gouda.
for pizza, I mean, I appreciate a real good mozzarella.
Provolone's the best sandwich cheese.
True. Or
Disagree.
smoked Gouda is really good.
Then again, I haven't had any cheese other than cheddar and mozzarella for a while. I don't know.
You poor, poor cat girl.
Alright.
American cheese is only good for one thing, and that's smash burgers.
I'm sorry, did you say burgers?
Too.
Yeah, American cheese and burgers. what?
Okay, I thought you said Smash Bros.
Yeah, I like my smash
How does
bros with a
that
side
work?
of cheese.
No! No! American cheese does belong in the trash for like 90% of uses, yes. I just know that there are people in the world who have grilled cheeses with only American, and I could not imagine a sadder life.
Swiss is pretty good on grilled cheese.
It's a shame white cheddar is so tasty, because orange cheddar is so much more aesthetically pleasing.
I like Swiss cheese. That's a flavor thing. It's not.
Yeah, Swiss is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Why are you eating your goblin?
Yeah. Wait a sec.
God,
Wait,
you
is
guys
Jay
are
back?
fucked up.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Just doing background stuff while you guys are talking. But I'm good to go now if you guys are. Everybody's back.
Cool.
You guys had a break? Alright. Then you guys take a long rest. Both back at the inn here and out in the wilderness.
Fun.
Hilda, you wake up in the morning in your room. Much more comfortable than the others.
Oh, look at Hilda.
And Lily is still lying across from you in the other bed and still sleeping. You wake up before her.
Oh, alright then. I'm gonna pretend to sleep a little longer.
Just pretend. Alright. How long? I guess is my question.
Like
She
half
sleeps
an
for
hour.
3 days.
See if
Alright.
she wakes up.
She doesn't, no.
Alright. I'm gonna... Should I wake her up?
Make sure you check her pulse.
Yeah, let me press into her neck while she's fucking sleeping. With my lips, gently.
Jesus.
So you make your way out of the room then?
Yeah. And then downstairs.
Alright.
Flimp, I will gut you.
No, she doesn't sleep for 3 days. She sleeps forever.
I'll gut both of you. Don't test me.
Have to call up the Prince of Chains.
Make another
my-
deal.
With my new cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cell phone. You just have to throw the other half at somebody to talk to them.
You know,
Get lost over there. There we go.
you can just throw it to me. I'll be able to dial him up.
All right.
Actually, gonna sit
Hilda,
right here.
Hilda downstairs. Quiet morning. Not many folk in the inn. In its best hours, but in the morning it's even more empty and really just the barkeep. And she says, "Sleep well."
Yeah, actually, I did.
Glad to hear it. Get you any breakfast?
Sure. What do you got?
Mostly eggs, some bread. What you in the mood for?
Yeah, I'll take some eggs.
All right, I can fry you something up. But your friends that were with you, did they head out?
Yeah. Did they come back after I went upstairs
No,
last night?
I was up cleaning and I didn't see them come back.
I should
Maybe-
probably go check on them.
Yeah, they must be still out. I thought you knew.
Nope, they didn't. They didn't tell me when they'd be back. So
I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh,
thanks, guys.
all
I
right. Well,
appreciate it.
I imagine they're out there somewhere.
I'm sure they're fine.
Hopefully. I'll get started on that breakfast for you.
Many thanks.
Alright, so Hilda, you spend the morning eating, and getting your things together, but what do you do after that?
I'm gonna go back upstairs and quickly check on Lilia again. See if she woke up.
She hasn't woken up yet, but she still she tosses and turns every once in a while, so she's obviously alive, but...
Hopefully comfortably.
Yeah, she just sort of, you see her sort of roll around in the bed every once in a while, but she's, still sleeping. She's gotta make up for some lost time.
Okay, I'm gonna leave one of the sending stones with her for now,
Okay.
in case
Yeah,
she
you
needs to.
can leave it
talk.
just sort of on the top of the chest at the foot of her bed.
And I'm gonna leave her a little note.
Okay. Is this the part where I say, "What does it say?" and then put you on the spot where you have to make up a note? I've done that before to players, and then they're like, "Wait, hang on." You doesn't have to say anything if you don't want it to.
Oh,
But
It
yeah.
says "You're cute," spelled "U-R."
no.
It's like a little heart next to
Since you're the only one here, you're the only one who knows what it says. So if it doesn't say anything publicly, then that's fine.
I'll come up with something later.
That's fine.
Alright. And then I'm gonna head out.
All right. You look around the town a little bit, but your party are not there.
Alright, I'm gonna start trekking towards the bridge.
Okay. That's just kind of what I wanted to know. What you spent your morning doing before we get back to them.
Alright,
Back near the bridge.
Turns out overnight we all died.
Get attacked.
So I checked your passive perceptions, and Flimp is the first to awake. Flimp, you wake up to some noise. First, you're not
Oh,
sure what it
boy.
is, but as you sort of wipe sleep out of your eyes and look around, you see this. Oh, sorry. This
Wait a
Oh,
second.
okay.
My joke came a little too close to home.
I see, Nathaniel. Use
Um,
them for the rest of us.
Holy shit, guys! What the frick?
as you look over, you can see Nathaniel, and he's just sort of sitting on a larger rock on the road, breathing heavily. And he looks over towards you and goes, "Ah, you're awake. Well, good morning."
And this is why I didn't pickpocket Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Because the
You
cool
can wake us up next
NPCs are
time. We can
always,
help.
like, level 30.
Y'all looked so peaceful there. I just thought I'd let you sleep.
Alrighty.
Now then, kind of slowly stands up from where he's sitting. Most of the
These
bridges.
rock things.
Yeah, they are
Sorry?
the same sort of creatures that you saw in that cave.
Okay.
Their skin sort of looks like rock, but they're not made of rock.
Mhm.
He stands up and says, got most of the bridge construction done last night, but just a little bit left to finish up. So, with all of us, I think we should be able to finish it up this morning.
Alrighty.
He
When
says
did
we
these
should be
things
able to finish it up.
roll in?
We do nothing.
I know, right? He's doing everything. He's carrying us.
Well, spotted them sneaking about in the darkness. These things are tricky. They disguise themselves like rocks, and can be hard to see if you're not really knowing what to look for. Spotted some of them skulking around. Took one of them out, and the others decided to attack. You can see that he's sort of got like splashes of blood across his face and clothes. And he's sort of, as he's talking to you, he's twirling a dagger in his hands. But he says, well, you think we ought to wake up your friends there, or let them sleep a little longer?
We can let him sleep. I'll help you with the bridge.
All right. Last step might need your Minotaur friend for, but we can get the rest of it done.
Okay.
He just sort of slowly makes his way over back towards his supplies and begins to pick things up again. Just giving you minor directions as to how you can help him out, holding things for him while he fastens them in place. And the two of you spend maybe another 40 minutes on your bridge construction. And then he sort of, with a satisfied look, leans back and says, all right, well, that's most of her done. Need your Minotaur friend for the last little bit.
I'll step on over and try and wake Naraka up.
Right.
I don't. No, just kidding.
Naraka has died.
Naraka died.
Naraka, you feel some shaking as Flimp kind of pushes you to wake you up.
What's going on? What's happening? Why are there dead things?
You blink sleep out of your eyes and look around to see a bunch of corpses, the same creatures that you fought in that cave, same type of creature, are all kind of lying limp on the ground around you.
Corpses. Could have sworn this was one of my nightmares once. Hi, Philip. How's it going?
Good.
How's
It would
the
appear we
bridge?
had some visitors in the night.
Yeah.
The bridge needs one final step that suits a person of your particular expertise, so
Oh.
maybe you can help us
my
finish it.
expertise. Okay. What can I do for you?
Well, seeing as you're the strongest one here, need you to hold
Thanks.
need you to hold some of the rope in place while I fasten the last little bit. And well, Flimp, you've been mighty helpful, but don't exactly trust you to hold up all of my weight.
3 feet tall.
Hey Jay,
Yep.
does Lilia's name have 2 or 3 L's in it? I forgot.
L to start it and an L in the middle, just two.
Okay, thanks.
Actually, radio note.
Yeah.
Nathaniel notices you looking around at the corpses and says, had some friends stop by in the night. Rolled out the welcome wagon for them, not to worry.
Yeah. They look pretty dead. Internally thinking, God, this guy's so cool. I want to be like him.
Oh,
Now
we
that-
can't all start being pirates.
I'm gonna wrap
Why
this
not?
rope around myself in a sort of harness, and I need you to hold the other end. And
Got it.
when I give you the signal, I need you to pull me back up. All right?
Cool.
Yeah, so he hands you some rope after he ties it around himself. You can see that he's put his pipe down now, and he's got some metal nails that he's holding in his mouth, and he's carrying a hammer with him. He says, "All right then. Just gonna need you to lower me down gently."
Do I need to like roll for this?
I think you could probably handle his weight,
That's a bad question.
lowering him down,
Okay.
because he's sort of helping lower
Alright.
himself down.
Yeah.
All you're doing is holding him in place, and you could probably pick him
Okay.
up, so I think you'll be fine. So he sort of heads out to a part of the bridge where he's fixed. Hang on.
The drawing.
I was going to do
Nathaniel
something.
kills
I was-
everything and then just fall into the river.
I was
Yeah.
going to do something similar to that drawing, so thank you for doing that. Whoever did that.
It was me.
Thank you. So there's sort of a little bit that he hasn't fastened on yet, but he lowers himself off the side of the bridge and kind of dangles there as you hold him. He's tied himself pretty firmly, so as long as you don't let go, Naraka.
No. Like obviously I'm not gonna let go.
Just freaking chuck him in the river.
Like there can only be one.
Just, I think it's fixed enough.
Evil party, here we go.
He dangles down there for a moment, and you can kind of hear the sound of a hammer and nails as he fixes the last little bit on the underside of the bridge. And then after about maybe 6 minutes of work, you hear him go, "All right, then, pull me back up."
Cool. I pull him back up.
All right. It takes a little bit more effort this time. You are able to hold his weight, but just give me a strength check.
Okay.
Oh.
Terror. I can open my D&D Beyond page. I got a 13.
All right. You are able to hold his weight, so it's not as though he's heavy for you, but simply the act of pulling him up is what takes more effort. So it's rather slow, and he dangles down there for maybe a little longer than he'd want to.
Sorry.
But eventually, you see his hands at the side of the stone part of the bridge, and he goes, "All right then, just a hand to help me up."
Of course. I'm gonna go help him up.
All right. He grabs one of your hands as you reach it out to him, and you pull him back up onto the bridge. And he goes, "Thank you, Ken. Not exactly in the prime of my youth."
Sorry it took me a little bit to pull you up there.
Not to worry. Don't imagine any of the rest of us could have done what you did, so much appreciated.
Well, same goes to you. I don't exactly know how to fix a bridge, so.
Well,
That's the wrong color.
this is first time I've ever fixed a rope bridge, but it's looking pretty good from what I can see.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like somebody just
Oh,
scribbled all
doesn't
over it.
fill in. It doesn't fill in.
Yeah, so he's sort of made this makeshift bridge using sort of knotted ropes and then some planks to kind of give it a little bit more support.
See it slowly filling in.
And
Just
it's definitely obviously a patch job, but it looks a lot more secure than
Oh,
a.
why did it switch colors again?
It's fine. Leave it.
Aw.
It's a lot more secure than a bridge that has a giant hole in it. So
Obviously.
There you go.
Yay.
Yay, whole fix.
Yay. Now let's leave without Hilda.
Trade one pirate for another.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Oh,
never
this
see
guy's
Hilda
kind
again.
of. This
He's
guy's
not
a
a
lot
pirate.
cooler than Hilda. I don't know.
I'm just saying, this is why I didn't pickpocket him, because the cool NPCs are always like level 20.
Yeah.
He sort of
Well,
leans
shall
against
we
the
go
side of the
back and-
bridge and says, "Well, that's my job done."
Thank you so much.
Can we pay him? I feel like we should pay him.
Yeah, I don't know, can we?
Would he like be offended if we paid him?
I have no input, I am asleep.
Get up!
You didn't wake me
Oh,
up!
Kit Koja.
Harass the cat girl into waking up.
I'm right clicking, it won't let me change the icon. What? It's not opening the right click right now, whatever. Oh my god, I'm still on draw tool. God. Hi.
Koji, you look
Why did
around
you
and you
kick
see
me?
your, you feel a sharp kick and kind of wake up with a start to look around to see your party kind of staring at you, including Nathaniel, and a bunch of corpses around you on the ground.
What the fuck? No, I'm still asleep. Fuck this. There's no way. This is a dream.
No, get up.
What
Kick
the
him again.
fuck?
Get up.
Ow, okay.
We kick you into the fire.
Just Kit Koja to death.
It's already put out. It's just rude.
Just kick.
Well, shall we head back and we can maybe talk about paying him once we get back to the inn?
Okay. I'm gonna get in the cart. Come here, Cusco.
When wakes up, there's corpses, and we're like, let's go. Bridge is done.
God.
Well, I would be much obliged for another ride in your cart if you don't mind.
No problem.
course.
Go ahead.
Yeah. He sort of lifts himself up into the back of the cart and sits in the back. So you guys are making your way back towards town.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a walk back there. In the cart behind you, Nathaniel just sort of lies down and just drifts off. And part of the way, as you're traveling, you run into Hilda, who's making her way towards you guys.
Oh, hey, how'd your date go?
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna bully you about it.
It's
went
your
well.
turn. You've made yourself vulnerable.
Yeah. It's not me for once.
Sup?
Hey, Flimp. How was your
Hello.
guys'
That's so rude.
bridge trip?
Oh, it's terrible. We
Well,
fell off.
it's fixed.
But-
We're actually all dead.
Yep. We've
You're
all
just seeing
been
a
reanimated.
hallucination right now, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't
mean,
put it past us with, a certain someone in the
I'm
party
surprised
with the
they're
necromancy.
Okay, that's a little too far. Don't need to be rude.
Anyway, yeah, how'd your date go, dingus, huh? You went on a date, haha.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You went on a date, haha. That's more than you can say, Koja.
I am not focused on that. Excuse me.
So, since we can't bring the cart across the bridge anyway,
You don't want to play this game.
what do you say we let Nathaniel take Cusco and the cart back to the village?
What are you two whispering about over here?
Shut up. It's not even.
It's none ya biz.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea, Flimp. Although I am going to say, since we don't really know how far away things are, I am going to take just like one box, like a day of rations out to carry with me.
Okay.
That's valid.
Anyway,
And I'd like to hand Nathaniel 4 gold pieces.
You start to, and he goes, don't bother. I'll be alright. You don't need to pay an old man like me for some days' work.
Damn, it feels so cool.
You sure?
So
Really
cool.
surprised.
I'll be just fine. Don't too worry about me.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much.
Happy to help out. It seems that I've found that Rockfall is my home for the time being, and if you folk are helping the town out, then I'm happy to help you out.
Treat you to a meal when we get back.
Well, I won't turn that one down. You all can join me for a meal if you find yourselves back in town to pick up your cart.
Of course. God, everybody gets free things from me all the time. I pay for everything.
He may be modest, but he's still human.
Yeah.
All right.
So do we have anything else to do, or do we wanna-
money on shooting things? Anyway, sorry. What did you say?
Do we have anything else to do? Do we want to head back to town, or do we want to cross the bridge? What do we want to do?
Yeah, I don't think crossing the bridge sounds like a bad idea. I think we could do it.
Yeah.
All right.
You ready, Hilda?
I was born ready,
Alrighty.
I guess.
See you, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel assures you that he'll take good care of Cusco, and begins to steer the cart. Begins to.
And then we never see Nathaniel again.
You get back to town, and the tavern is serving llama that night.
Anyway, back to my icon making intense eye contact with Naraka.
Why are you making intense eye contact with me?
You don't want to play this game, Disaster Lesbian.
It really does look like Kojo is whispering to people when you do that.
Yeah, it does. Especially with your drawing.
I'm mildly
Yeah.
concerned.
Also,
I
I
was
sent.
gonna do like intense angry whispering, but then a conversation started, so I just kind of just stood there staring.
Yeah, I noticed your token just getting closer and closer, and I was like, what you doing?
I read the note, Hilda.
Awesome.
Ah.
It's good.
Thank you.
Very good character writing. Thank you. If it comes up again, it comes up again, but we'll see.
All right.
We just never go back. Like, whatever.
No, because we all die.
Yeah, that's
Right.
All right.
I'll
back to
kill
the
all of
bridge.
you before I
This is-
die.
This is pretty
needs
based.
to-
I don't know. God.
You two go away, and Hilda arrive. All right. So you turn back around and head back up about 20 minutes towards the bridge, and make your way back to this camp where your fire's kind of dwindled and gone out in the morning. But Hilda, you look around at the bridge and you see just a bunch of corpses lying around on the ground.
Whoa, you guys sure had one hell of a night, huh?
Yeah. You missed
Yeah, we weren't there. We were asleep.
it. No, maybe speak for yourself. I don't know what you're talking about.
Speak for myself, says the one who wouldn't get up this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm supposed to know when's the convenient time to wake up. Excuse me.
Well, I got to help him, and you didn't. So
Maybe wait
Sucks
for the
to
rest of us to cross the rock.
no, get off the
Yeah,
bridge.
you're gonna. You need to
Actually,
stop.
I'm gonna
This
cast
is so
Reduce on
rude.
Naraka at this point right here. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Reduce on Naraka, so that should help.
Ah, okay.
I'm tiny.
Tiny rocket.
Teeny Naraka. Oh, look at the teeny Naraka. I'm gonna bap Naraka on the head.
I'll beat
Mini
your ass.
Minotaur.
Oh yeah, try it.
I almost went off the bridge. It's okay.
All right.
Tiny Naraka slips through the planks and dies.
Tiny Naraka falls through a hole and dies.
Tiny Naraka is still taller than Flimp.
That's the funny part.
Just barely.
It's so funny that our character tokens are like
By
all
a
the same
foot?
size, but
yeah,
our
it'd be like
heights
a
are
foot
so
and a half
different.
taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the sake of ease, I made everybody's tokens the same, just because it would be too awkward to not. But it is funny to remember the actual heights of people sometimes. Tiny Naraka is still taller than Flip.
think Koji's height is like extremely average. I made it like 5'6" or something. Oh, 5'4" apparently.
All right.
Wonder how tall Flip would be
You don't know how tall Hilda is?
if he reduced himself.
SMH.
It's
Oh,
half.
how tall
yeah.
would Flip?
Oh,
God.
Flip would be like a foot and a half.
Yeah, 1.5
Yeah.
feet.
I
Pocket
can
size.
literally disappear.
Um,
A child.
so you make your way across this bridge. It sort of creaks under your weight as you walk across it, but it holds much more steady than the bridge used to. And you make your way across to the other side.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Thank you, Nathaniel.
So,
Everybody say a quick thanks to Nathaniel.
Hilda, you have seen this area before with those overturned mine carts, and you headed about, I think, 10 minutes up the road, something like
Yeah.
that, and then turned back. So this area is a little more familiar to you. But if you guys are heading up that same path, then let's go up that path.
Let's go.
Let's
And let's hope
fucking
we
go.
don't need to split up and, use those sending stones or anything.
Maybe we don't split up this time.
What sending stones? I only have one.
Yeah,
Alright.
sending stone.
Where,
Oh,
where
nice
did you
rock,
put the other
Hilda.
one? Yeah, Hilda's a nerd. Hilda has some rocks.
Yeah, why do you
Who
have a
carries
pet
around
rock,
a
Hilda?
rock? Yeah, Hilda, did you glue eyes on it?
Oh, you'll find out.
Did you name it some silly little name, Rocky?
Bell, rock.
By any
Okay,
chance,
I'm
does
done.
Flip know what it is?
I definitely know what it is.
All right, cool. Keep it a secret.
Yeah.
All right, you make your way down this path at a certain point, Naraka growing back to regular size, and travel maybe another 40 minutes down this path, still through these sort of winding, rocky mountain passes. And then you round one corner and can kind of see the road ahead of you, and you can see that it leads to
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
shit.
The
Spooky.
watchtower. Let's
Now, that's
go.
an evil base
This
if ever I've
is,
seen
this,
one.
is,
a
this is a little spooky.
tower stretches up ahead of you in the distance.
Dude, this would be so cool from a third-person perspective.
This is third person.
No, I mean like over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an imposing fucking building.
Oh, these little birds on it.
Party all lined up.
There are birds on it. Wait, there's just birds
Yo,
chilling.
are those ravens?
You hear, as you walk towards it, you hear the crow of some ravens as they call out.
Oh no! Oh my god!
We found it, guys. We found it.
Guys.
This
We're
is
so
bad
smart.
news bears.
Y'all ready to kill some shit?
Oh yeah.
Box
Alright,
art.
Already going to
I
the
need
spooky
I still
tower.
haven't done the long rest. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready.
The tower stretches up ahead of you. You can see some ravens kind of sitting on little perches throughout it, as well as in the trees and the rocks on your left and right as well. And as you approach the base of the tower, the birds turn and watch you.
Mhm. I'm gonna just start chucking firebolts at him.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's a funny feeling. Oh my god.
Which one? Pick one that's on the map.
We'll go with this one.
This is funny.
Okay. Then just attack roll and all that.
Alrighty. Natural one.
Alright. Your firebolt
I
hits
think
sort of
that's
the,
fitting.
hits the stone to the side, and the crow flaps its wings and takes off,
The crow
caw-
doesn't
The warning
care.
shot.
cawing loudly at you as it flies off.
Yeah.
Well.
Man, I'm so impressed, Flimp.
Really, Flimp, you really got it with that one, honestly.
You really showed him, Flimp.
Y'all ready to go in?
I guess.
I guess.
I'm gonna cast mage armor.
All right.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
As you draw,
Strength.
As you draw nearer to the tower, you can see kind of off to your right. There's paths for you to sort of walk almost around the tower on your left and right. But off to your right, you can see some old mine tracks, very dilapidated and kind of torn apart, but still sitting there, unused. Before you, there is a stone staircase and a wooden door leading into the tower.
Should
Yes,
we
let's-
check out the rest of the outside
I'm
first?
gonna. What for?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I want to just go in the tower.
Alright, I guess we're going in. Wait, are we sure we should have the wizard going
Yeah,
in first?
Let's have
Yes.
the classes.
Wizard,
Uh,
wizard, wizard
Alright,
tanky.
wizard.
One sec.
Wizard is
I'm just gonna copy all together.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, is the door locked?
You try the door and it's not locked. It doesn't really appear that there's a lock on the door.
It's locked, and we're like, ah, guess we can't go in. we have
Veronica, break
to
it
wait,
down.
guys.
Will it just be
This is
rude
not
to go in now?
This is not going to be a repeat of the lumber mill.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
we have
no kicking
element
doors down,
frost
please.
anyway with that
What, sorry,
fireball.
what'd you say? Oh yeah, they already know we're coming, kind of.
The
I mean,
as soon
they
as the
would've
ravens
known
see us, they
anyway.
probably know we're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Although who knows, they might lose us once we're inside. Oh god, I decided to custom roll just to see what my luck is at the moment, and I got a nat 1, so that's a bad
Oh
omen.
Yeah.
god. It's a very bad omen. Anyway, let's
Feeling
go in.
great.
Yeah,
Let's
go
go.
in.
hey, at
Alright.
least the chance of you rolling another one is pretty fucking slim.
Yeah.
So that will
The
be.
computer does not lie.
You make your way inside though.
Funky.
Yeah, nobody goes up this way, she said.
Is that crow eating meat?
Oh,
Cannibalism.
I don't think that's cannibalism. I mean, it's
Actually,
no, I
you
think
never know.
I
It could be crow meat.
that Naraka,
You never know.
Naraka.
You never know.
Ravens are not
you
that big.
never know.
That is a rib cage,
You never
Naraka.
know how big ravens can get. Remember
Yes,
that fat
yes, we
bitch
do.
in the basement?
It's called science.
No. If Flimp can make me twice
Slap
my
rolls
size,
with
how can you not make a raven that big?
I don't think birds are even known for rib meat. I gotta be honest.
All right.
Birds are not known for a lot of meat in general.
The room before you is old, made of stone, and it looks like it's not been repaired in quite some time. Things are just sort of thrown everywhere. Most of the furniture is broken. On your left, there's an old tattered rug in front of a unlit fireplace, and some old unused firewood sitting in front of it. On the far end of the room, in between some dusty-looking sacks and a set of crates with cobwebs all over them, is a small round table with 3 chairs at it. On the table, you can see something, some sort of pile of meat, and a single raven just sort of pecking at the meat and tearing off small pieces.
Delicious.
Yummy.
Does the raven seem to notice us as we come in?
It doesn't know. It's just still pecking away at that meat. On the
You wanna
ground
show
and
who's boss?
on the
Sorry.
ground all around you, you can see sort of this intricately drawn, almost a sigil.
I say we avoid the funky sigil, guys.
Yeah,
It looks
I
to
wanna
be
Try and wipe it off.
No, we do not touch the sigil. Maybe.
it looks to be sort of
Okay.
drawn on the stone in some sort of maybe chalk.
If we throw water on it, maybe.
Can I
but
tell
I'm
what
not
it
touching that.
Is
shit.
meant to do.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Please. 11.
You can't tell what it was meant to do. You don't really have any sort of picture as to what whoever drew this was trying to do. Though it does look faded to you.
Oh boy. That sounds
I'm
fun.
gonna step on it.
Oh
Oh
my god.
The
Okay.
one
I know.
thing.
I have an idea. We'll see.
You step on it and sort of with your boot as you step into it, sort of displace some of the chalk on the ground,
Yeah. Okay.
but nothing happens.
Oh, thank
See,
god.
I told you guys you were being wusses.
Let's
Flip
go.
knows what's
Sorry,
up.
maybe I don't want to get into another weird scenario with these people.
This has
while
already been
they
used,
Kill a loved one.
guys. This has already been used. Whatever came from this or whatever this did is either waiting for us or has left this place. So
how do you-
I get
Let's
a
maybe
feeling
hope
that-
it's the
we'll
whichever
find
one
out.
that was like it's gone. That
Did
one
you-
I don't remember.
So
I thought you were really gonna say, "Let's hope it's the latter."
I forgot what order
speaking of
they
ladders,
were set in.
Exactly.
on the right side of the room, on the right side of the room that you've already gravitated towards is an old wooden ladder, again with this a bit of a layer of dust on it, that leads upwards. It's placed along this wall and goes upwards towards the roof. And as you look up to follow the ladder, you can see sort of a in the roof above you, a square wooden hatch that the ladder leads right up to.
I'm gonna climb up and try to open the hatch.
Okay, be careful.
As you climb
Good
up
job.
and reach the hatch, it is a little dim light in here, so it's hard to see until you get close. But as you get up there, you can see that the hatch has a hinge on it, and then on the hinge there is a lock.
Dang.
I'm gonna
If
try and
only
pick the lock.
someone knew how to pick locks. Oh wait.
All right.
Imagine
Then just
having
make
road.
a sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay.
It's an old kind of rusty lock. Looks like it hasn't been
19.
used in some time. All right. You pull out your tools and get to work on it, but the lock has seen better days and quickly clicks open under your hands.
Hell yeah. Stupid
And,
dumb lock.
The rest of you hear a click from above you as
Hooray.
Hilda gets to work, and the lock falls to the floor with a clatter.
I open the lock and climb on through.
Wait. You should
What?
probably try using, like, looking around with the dagger first.
Oh yeah, let me obstruct half of my vision for a
Yeah.
moment.
Well,
Well, we're
excuse
here.
me, it's
We're
better than
down
walking
here.
into a possible trap. I'm just saying.
Alright, fine. Jeez. I pull out
I'm
my
just
dagger.
giving ideas. You don't
Cover
have to,
my
but
client.
All right. So, yeah, the visual picture, you're using it like a periscope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hold the dagger kind of up into this trapdoor, which you have to kind of open. Are you opening it all the way, or just like a fraction of the way? Just
I'm
enough
going
for your eye to
push it
see?
open with the hilt.
Yeah, so just enough for the eye to see through, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Then you push through and cover one of your eyes to look through the dagger. And this is what you see.
Please nothing. Oh, thank God. Wait, that's food.
oh, the next map load. Oh, come on.
Nope, it didn't load it. Only
Okay.
only the person who can see it
Only
is
for
seeing it.
Hilda.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's
Forgot
that's
that.
what you
I
see
forgot that's the
up
thing you can do.
up there, Hilda.
Oh, boy. Alright, hey guys.
Yeah, what's up?
The next floor looks pretty used. Like,
Used?
recently used.
Used.
Used
Okay.
how exactly?
Like,
Lived it?
lived in used.
Huh.
Ooh.
You don't see anyone?
Flimp's climbing up after
Flip.
Hilda
Flip.
immediately.
No.
Yeah, I'm following. Screw it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna
god.
go up through.
I guess I'll go last.
Yeah, the tank going last again.
Yeah, this is a really smart idea, guys. Just saying.
Wizard's got the second highest health pool, okay?
Yeah, okay.
It
Hell,
is
you
true. It's
probably just fucking
ridiculous.
pull yourself up from down there. Through the fucking hatch hole.
All right. Then You slowly climb your way up, one after another, to the next floor of the tower. And
fancy.
as you walk up into this room, it is in stark contrast to the floor below. The rug on this floor, right out in front of you, is quite nice looking. There are these large kegs off to your right as you climb up, and beside them, a large, elegant looking dinner table with plates of food on it. Off to your left, there are some closets and some potted flowers that look freshly picked. And then on the far end of the room, another ladder.
I know I'm not the smartest person in the party right now, but nobody eat any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ritual casting detect magic to see
I
if
think we
there's
should.
anything weird in
I
here.
think we should steal the rug to sell it
Of
for
course,
money.
that can't detect poison, but it is a start.
I recommend you not touch the rug
Yeah.
until after I've detected
That's
magic.
a good point.
But
Yeah.
The rug mimic. The rug
Yeah.
mimic. It
Um,
came back.
the rug
Oh,
mimic is
mimic.
here. This is the rug mimic.
Well, ritual casting will take 10 minutes, so the rest of you, what are you doing during
I
that 10
know.
minutes?
We're just waiting.
Just gonna
Yeah.
stand there,
we're not gonna
dead
do
still?
Just stand
I
here.
think I'm getting a theory here. What if whoever we're dealing with could fly? I mean, how could the bottom floor not be touched at all? Like maybe there's a hatch on the roof or something.
Raven shifter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my theory.
Something like that. Either that, or they haven't left in a while.
Throw the
which
raven
means they're here.
downstairs.
Mm.
Just
Also
pecking at the
gonna-
meat.
Ready my fucking weapons.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna keep my hand on my crossbow.
We are at our 3 hours.
That's true.
And
Well-
I don't want to go much further. But if you guys are fine to stay, we could do maybe another couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna go for
Okay.
like another hour, but we can maybe do this room or something like that because I don't want to cliffhang you that bad.
Thank you.
It would
You're
be
so
funny
kind.
though. It would be really funny though, wouldn't it?
That would be really funny.
Like, oh, sorry,
Like,
we're out of here. No information.
Flimp finishes ritually casting detect magic, and that is where we end our session.
Yeah.
Will the group detect any magic?
Find out next week.
Find out next week.
Hearth
Is
and
Sorry to
the-
stop it here, but you're gonna have to watch it next week to find out what happens to Goku.
I mean, we can do that if you guys want. I'm down.
Correct.
No.
All right. Then the rest of you, I suppose, just wait and just stare at Flimp as he slowly ritually casts
Come on, Flip.
detect
don't let us
magic.
down.
And Flimp, as you finish casting the spell, the whole room just sort of
Yeah.
lights up.
Mm.
Yeah, I figured.
Almost everything around you has lit up, except the table and the food on it.
I still don't
Oh,
trust it.
that's
Yeah,
fake.
What kind of magic?
The entire room around you, the flowers, even the rug, the kegs, the closets are all resonating with a dull illusion magic.
Okay.
Even the ladder on the end of the room?
And the food and the table seem to be fine.
The only thing not resonating with illusion magic is the chairs, table, and food on it.
Well, that's sketch.
This is
Uh,
very
I'm not
magical.
hungry anymore. Oh, what if there's liquor in the barrels?
So
Koja.
I'm gonna see if
is
I can
making
touch the
liquor.
carpet because I imagine it's not gonna be able. I'm not gonna be able to touch it. I imagine.
Yeah, you sort of place your foot on it and expect to feel a soft carpet, but you just feel floorboard.
Can I feel underneath the carpet and see if there's anything underneath it?
Yeah, you can kind of like slide your feet along the ground to check the carpet.
Can I
But
poke the barrel?
you just find floorboard.
God,
You
some
you-
sort of-
you poke the barrel and feel a barrel.
But the barrel has illusion magic.
It does.
Okay. I think this room is made to look nicer than it really is.
Yeah, but like,
That's my guess.
There's probably like blood or something in the barrels. I don't think it's gonna be liquor. Guys, I'm sad.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't you fucking open it.
No, I'm good.
Oh yeah?
I'm
Okay.
just
Oh,
gonna
yeah?
check out the food
Oh,
on the
yeah?
table.
You wanna fight? Let's go.
Okay, the food on the table, it is an elaborate spread of all sorts of meats, vegetables, just anything you can imagine at a banquet is laid out on this table. And as you approach it and examine it more closely, Flint, you can still see steam rising off of it. Most of it is still hot.
No, this is sus as fuck.
Oh,
This is very
God.
sus.
as fuck.
They made dinner for us, guys.
Guys, we should eat. It would be
Fuck
rude to
no.
decline.
Yeah, okay, if nobody's eating, this is poisoned for sure.
What is this over here?
It's a painting, and it gives off illusion magic as well.
What's it of?
It is of a beautiful black-haired woman.
Any of those?
Whisper Tower, here we are.
I want to try opening this.
I bet you
Opening
do.
what? The closet?
Yeah, the closet.
Alright. You open up the closet. Again, feeling the same. As you touch it, you feel wood. And inside is just sort of this multicolored and elegant looking spread of different clothing. Very finely woven cloths. It's the kind that you would find in like a noble's house.
Oh, goody.
I'm getting.
I assume the same in this one.
Here.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck this, I'm gonna start
What?
climbing up to the next floor.
Okay then.
Alright. Then that's where we'll end because I don't want to keep going since we're out of time.
I am suspended
The
in
next
time.
floor is just more illusion magic.
So you make your
And
way
how
up the
tall is
ladder.
the tower from the outside?
Relatively tall.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
You're
Um,
actually doing the dungeons part of Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
you make your way. You make your way up this ladder, and get towards the top where there's sort of another hatch. But there's no lock on this one.
Oh, thank God.
That's where we'll end this session.
Damn it. I wanted to keep through and then not say anything to anyone.
We'll do that next time.
Alright, cool.
All
Oh,
right.
if only we didn't spend so much time role playing.
Playing chopping down trees specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have
like,
bought you guys another 20
Tree
minutes.
chopping
Li-
simulator.
a little less yelling at each other, a little less tree chopping. Could have gotten another floor in.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jay,
who knows
from
how tall it is?
did I romance?
You cut off a little bit. What was it? What was
From
it?
1 to 10, how well did I romance Lillian?
Well, you're not done yet. But you're doing pretty good so far.
Nice.
There's no reason why
Thank
she
you,
wouldn't like you.
AJ.
There's no reason why she.
Be a witch.
What did you say, Naraka? You cut
I
off too.
said, how well am I doing?
You're even further along than Hilda is.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna be a witch for sure, bro.
See,
Hey,
at
Naraki,
least I don't have to deal with that. My plot twist has already happened.
What were you
Alright.
saying, Hilda?
I said, hey, Naraki, could you give me some pointers?
Oh. Of none. No pointers. Be charmingly awkward. That's my secret. It's
Yeah,
actually
no,
just
secret.
it's just pity dating. Adelaide doesn't actually like me. She just feels bad for me.
All right, that was a fun
Actually, I
session.
don't know. I could take some pointers from Hilda.
That was a good session. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Thanks for
Yeah,
letting
that's
me have fun
Very fun.
route.
Good session.
Like I said, I always put optional romance routes, just in case.
Best DM.
Hooray! We might
Imagine
finally
if
have an
Daniel didn't
encounter.
wake us up.
I hope I have an encounter when we get back to town.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
What happened? What?
I'm gonna kill Hilda. You didn't hear?
I heard that. I didn't hear what Hilda said. That
I said
one
I
part.
hope
Well, that's on you.
we get back to town.
I didn't hear you a second time.
That's your own fault.
Yeah, this is probably for the best. I don't want my Minotaur smashing my face
Well,
in.
all right. If it's that bad, I
And that's what
understand.
Adelaide said.
No!
No, she does.
Oh my god. I'm being harassed. It happens every session.
Yeah, that's how it goes. See,
All
this is
right.
why I don't have romance yet. It's because it makes you vulnerable.
I'm just the comedic relief of the group.
Does
Me
you
and
open
Flint know
yourself
what's
up
up.
to some vulnerability there?
What is this? The tank being the most vulnerable? What kind of irony is this?
Whoa, wacky.
Whoa! Best character! Whoa!
All right. So next stream will be next Hearth and Home stream will be again next Tuesday, unless anybody has any sort of arrangements that need to happen.
You better not.
7 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. The next actual stream that will happen will be Friday, which will be Fresh Meat again. They are coming to a climactic moment. They've infiltrated the masquerade ball and they're about to execute their plan. So, should be an exciting session.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, everybody give them your energy because they're coming to a very major point in their campaign.
I diagnose you with net ones.
I will give you them
I
0.1 watts.
I diagnose you with nat 20s.
I am casting a hex as we speak.
No.
They cancel it and they're just gonna roll all tens.
Yeah.
Which would still fail.
Channel the clockwork sorcerer and destroy the rolls.
Yeah.
All right. And the other other than those two, the other campaign we run is Class of Crows, and those are on Sundays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, the Friday one will be 8 p.m. Eastern. But Class of Crows is the at the Wizarding College, the Arcane College of Nillavant, all the way on the other side of the continent. And they're lost in a cave solving puzzles.
Woohoo.
So next Sunday we will see if they are still there. It's still
Man,
solving
something other than
puzzles.
School for once.
We'll see if they solve any puzzles next session.
Look at these losers going to school.
Losers learning things.
Yeah, I don't learn shit. No thoughts. Head empty.
No brain cells.
I hope Class of Crows
Brain.
doesn't do anything next week.
If I wanted to read books and shit, I'd be a wizard, bro.
Yeah. So with that, I don't have anything left to say other than the shilling. I guess I can do my shilling. There is a Twitter that you can follow me on. All the links are in the about section on my Twitter. So if you want to check them out, check them out. You can follow my Twitter for updates about streams, eventual new campaigns that start and stuff like that. I need to do an update there actually now that I think about it. I need to update the currently running campaigns because I forgot to do that for quite some time. Also, I want to do it in a different format. And there's the World Anvil if you want to learn more about the entire world, various things that the kingdoms, the factions, things like that. It's all homebrew, living world stuff, so you can check that out. And then the YouTube channel if you miss any of the VODs. There you go to the YouTube channel that archives everything. So if you don't see something here, check it out there. That's all I need to say. Other than feel free to follow if you have. And other than that, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the VOD. Thank you for watching the YouTube video. And see you in the next stream, and have a good night.
Good night, chat.
Good night.
All right.